And we are live. We are back with another episode. And this is what? Episode 8. It's been a week. It's been a week since I've been doing this like daily. Episode 8, I think. Am I right? Am I right here? Episode 8. God damn. We're doing the damn thing, man. We are doing the damn thing. Episode 8. Oh, man. And I ain't even eat dinner yet. Jesus Christ. Guys, your boy Dominic Rich back in the house to discuss all things World Cup qualifiers. All the fixtures, the results, the predictions, the news, you name it. We're going to do it today. It's 8:51 p.m. Eastern time. You know I live in New York. You see what I'm saying? Big Apple type of guy. And we're going to have some fun today. I got about 2 hours plus. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to be here crazy long. But if we have to be here crazy long, we're going to be here crazy long. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You're going to be here. You're going to be right here with me. Anyways, let me stop playing around. But like, look, let's have some fun, man. Let's have some fun. And what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be talking about CONMEBOL, CONCACAF, AFC, Europe, CAF, and that's it. We won't be touching on Oceania today. If we have time, we'll touch on the Oceania plan that I had yesterday. And guys, I do not apologize for the volume of videos I've been putting out. Just want to put it there. When AFTV putting out 25 videos a day, I don't hear you complaining. You know what I mean? I'm just doing my thing. I'm just doing my damn thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking like a media company. And it's working out. It's working out very, very nicely, man. Very, very nicely. So let's start. Let's kick things off. Let's not delay. Let us not delay. Big up to everybody in the house right about now. Thriller, Big Daddy, Spokane, Jad Sad in the house. Alistair Jeff, Jordan Hyman, Adnan, how are you doing? Scandi Lab, Danny a referee. Big up to Danny a referee in the house. Big up to everybody, man. The Lego dude. Oh, man. Odegaard, how are you? Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Let us talk. Let's not waste any more time. And we're going to be starting with CONCACAF today. I made a whole video on CONCACAF, so I won't be long in terms of the predictions. But there's just some things we want to talk about. Let's talk about this. Let us talk about this. We got to talk. We got to touch on some things, okay? McKennie out of UN's men's national team squad for team policy violation. Forget about the Reina is ruled out due to injury part. We're not looking at that right about now. We're really not looking at that. We're talking about our boy Weston. Weston, bro, you need to chill. Come on, man. The kids look up to you. You need to do a lot better than that. So the news reads, the U.S. will be without 2 starters for Sunday's clash with Canada. This is an old article. This is definitely an old article, and I'll touch on a fresher one. Weston McKennie has been left out of the U.S. men's national team squad against Canada due to a violation of team policy. U.S. Soccer confirmed while Gio Reyna is set to miss the team's next 2 matches with a hamstring injury. Oh, didn't even read that properly, but anyways, whatever, man. Whatever. U.S. Soccer confirmed while Gio Reyna is set to miss the team's next 2 matches with a hamstring injury. I thought there was actually more after that. You know what I mean? I don't know why. But McKennie and Reyna both started in the team's 0-0 draw with El Salvador. Reyna now ruled out for Sunday's match against Canada and Wednesday's visit to Honduras. With Reyna out for both games, McKennie's status is uncertain headed into the final game of the international break. McKennie's explanation. Shortly after U.S. Soccer's announcement, McKennie took to Instagram to reveal that he was suspended for a violation of COVID protocols. And I quote, "Unfortunately, I am suspended for tonight's match due to a violation of the team's COVID protocols." McKennie wrote, "I am sorry for my actions. I will be cheering hard for the boys tonight and hope to be back with the team soon." All right. It doesn't say anything else there in terms of that, but we won't be getting into all the other blah, 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 blahs. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going back, not there, but on my other page, and I'm going to be clicking a reaction by USA legend London Donovan. So as you guys could see right there, London Donovan says, and I quote, "It's almost beyond repair. U.S. men's national team legend Donovan incredibly disappointed in McKennie for COVID suspension." So we're going to just touch on what was said here by London Donovan. Oh, I remember watching him for the U.S. He was nice. He was nice. The Juventus midfielder has been sent home ahead of the team's trip to Honduras after being suspended for the match against Canada. The U.S. men's national team legend London Donovan says he is incredibly disappointed in Weston McKennie, as he says that the midfielder's recent suspension leaves him in a place that is almost beyond repair. McKennie was suspended for Sunday's World Cup qualifier against Canada for a breach of the team's policy related to COVID protocols, with the U.S. Soccer announcing on Monday that McKennie would also be excluded from the team for the upcoming game against Honduras. It has not been confirmed yet how McKennie broke the team rules, but Donovan, who says he's been told the full story, says that it will take a lot for McKennie to earn back the trust of his teammates. And what was said, I quote, "I will just say I am privy to what happened. I am not going to announce that publicly," Donovan said in the Football with Grant Wall podcast. "I will just say that I am incredibly disappointed in Weston. Incredibly disappointed. Look, I can understand being at Juventus during a long club season. You're sitting at home for months and months and months, and you want to have people over. It is the smartest thing to do? No, but I get it. This is 1 week of your life with 3 massive games, not only for yourself, but for your teammates and for your country to go to the World Cup, and the level of selfishness in that moment is beyond me. Honestly, it's beyond me," said London Donovan, and I continue to quote, "I've made a lot of dumb mistakes in my life. I get it. I'm not here to be all righteous, and he is young, yes, but he's old enough to understand that you don't do this. You don't need to put yourself in a situation, and worse, put your team in that situation." And I continue to quote, "Would they have won the game if he was on the field yesterday? I don't know, but their chances went up a lot, I promise. It would have went up a lot. If he was on the field, then their chances of winning or getting a point against Honduras go up a ton on Wednesday if he's in the lineup." And I do agree with that, though. U.S. are lacking the creativity in the middle of the field. And I continue to quote, "I am just really disappointed with him. It doesn't mean you write him off and he's a horrible human being. He needs to learn from this, but this can never happen again. Ever. It is almost beyond repair, and he has a lot of work to do with his teammates to make sure that he never does something like that again, because you lose your trust in your teammates. This is their livelihood. These guys want to go to a World Cup. Christian Pulisic knows what it feels to sit on the field in Trinidad crying because he didn't go to a World Cup, and you can't put your team in that situation." And I do agree. I do agree, man. I do agree. And just to finish this off, the squad for Honduras, with McKennie out, U.S. men's soccer team boss Greg Berhalter has called in Jackson Ewell as a replacement. Not a much better replacement, but whatever. With the teams currently dealing with several absences, Gio Reyna, Zach Steffen, Sergino Des all been ruled out for the game as well, which will force Berhalter to do some reshuffling for Wednesday's clash. Greg Berhalter has been doing a lot of reshuffling anyways, regardless to the injuries, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So look, man, we just had to touch on that one. That one was a big issue, and I think it definitely affected the U.S. team because Weston McKennie is a baller, and you can't be in these Chipotle commercials and all these things and breaking COVID rules, bro. Rules are rules. We know what situation we're in. You can't have people over, man. Listen, have some damn self-control, bro. You cannot have people over. You forget there's something called xvids.com, bro? Come on. You're selfish. And I'm for real with that. 3 games, stay in the bubble, get the job done, go back to Juventus. Whatever you do over there, you do over there. You know what I'm saying? But this is national team duty. where the USA needs to be back to the World Cup. And it ain't looking good so far. Just want to put it out there. So that'll be it for the first thing we want to touch on today in terms of CONCACAF. And what I'm going to be doing right now is we're going to be talking about the predictions, okay? Predictions. Let's move over to the predictions. I made predictions already. And we won't be getting too deep into these predictions because I want you guys to go on the channel and watch the prediction video. So for CONCACAF, we'll just be going through the fixtures. I'll let you know what I think. You let me know what you think. And we move on. You see what I mean? We move on. Definitely move on. Don't plan to be here all night talking about CONCACAF when I did so. Made a nice video sitting in my new truck. You see what I mean? And just chilling. AC on, laid back in the cut, and just dropped a nice 27-minute video for your head tops. So guys, if you haven't yet smashed the thumbs up button, make sure you do so. Remember, this is World Cup Qualifiers Daily. Not here for the vanity metrics. Just here to cover the content because I'm just passionate about the World Cup, and I love the grind of the World Cup qualifiers. Unlike most people, man, nobody's talking about these games, with the exception of my boy Michael Talks Football. Football Pharaoh comes to mind, and maybe one or two other persons we don't even know about. So, you know what I mean? Just gotta show these matches some love, man. Big up to everybody. Big up to Bethel in the house, man. Big up Joel Lescano, who's been looking forward to this stream. Big up to EFJ, my boy from New York, who's been with the channel for quite some time. Big up to moderate Mappa Dupe in the house. How are you, Dupe? Appreciate you coming through, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Who else is in here I haven't shouted out yet? Big shout outs to my boy Thriller from Manila. Once again, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. I do this. Let's do this. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Canada, El Salvador. My predictions for this one is a 2-0 win for Canada. I think Canada has been one of the most exciting teams so far in terms of the style of play, the intent. In all departments, they have looked good, in my opinion. And John Herdman deserves a lot of credit for this team. Unbeaten so far, 2 draws in 2 games, 1-1 both matches. And I think Canada are going to handle business here against El Salvador, who has never won on Canadian soil. But this El Salvadorian team, we shouldn't take lightly. I won't be surprised if they squeeze out another draw because they have called up a lot of El Salvadorian Americans, meaning that these are Americans who were born to El Salvadorian parents in America, obviously. And Hugo Perez himself was born in El Salvador but represented the USA for 73 caps. So what they're doing differently is calling up a lot of dual nationals or a lot of youngsters who were born in America, who love the sport, who want to represent their team or maybe feel like they won't be able to represent the USA. Eric Zavaleta comes to mind. Alex Roldan comes to mind. If you ask me about the others, trust me, I don't know. I really don't know. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. We got about 44 people in here. We got 14 likes. We should be on 40 likes right now. We should be on 40 likes or at least 30. You know what I'm saying? Because we know there's always the haters laying back in the cut, don't want to like the thing. You see what I mean? So, look, I like what El Salvador are doing. They should continue working on this project. And I think El Salvador should be back at the 2026 World Cup if they continue playing and if they keep Hugo Perez in charge. I doubt that would happen. That would mean he'll be in charge for about 4 or 5 years. You know, and unless you're lucky like Tapa Whitmore, you know what I'm saying? I don't see a lot of that happening. You see? So, I don't know. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go for 2-0 win for Canada. 2-0. 2-0. What's your predictions, guys? Let me know in the chat. Talk to me. Damir Imamovic says, oh, no, that's not. 3-1 to Canada. EFJ El Salvador got better as a country. Moderate map of CONCACAF is extremely boring. Yeah, I know. Odegaard. What did you say? People used to compare USA to Norway. LOL. Big up to Rajon Williams. Thank you very much. That prediction is too early. Scandilab 3-2 to Canada. 5-3 Canada. I doubt. Dupe 4-1 to Canada. Big up to the Robert Robinson. Stefan Muradali. Big up to Stefan coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. Jamaica gonna flop, he says. Daniel Referee 1-0 to Canada. What else we got here? Moderate map with 3-2. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game. El Salvador has not been playing well in the final third of the field. Who knows if they'll come to life? Because at the Gold Cup, they did come to life on a few occasions, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened so far. But we know this El Salvadorian team are capable of doing their thing, but I don't know. I really don't know. So, big up to Hatch Center in the house. Ahmed Damak as well coming in there. And Daniel Allen, big up 2-1 Canada. Alistair Jeff, 2-0 to Canada. Online school, man, back again. Thank you very much for the continued support. El Salvador struggles to score goals. Yep. We have Adrian Nugeda. Here are my standings in order. Mexico, Panama, Canada, El Salvador. Thank you very much. Hugo Perez played for the USA at the 1994 FIFA World Cup. Thank you for coming in with that big stat. And we're going to keep it moving, guys. The next one we have Panama versus Mexico. I'm going to actually go for a 1-1 draw. These are the top teams in CONCACAF right now in terms of the World Cup qualifiers. Both teams, you know, first and second, with Mexico first with 6 points, Panama second with 4 points. Unbeaten, of course. But I think Panama has been the more convincing of the two teams, where I didn't expect Panama to do this well at this stage of the tournament. It's still early. Coming up match day 3 of 14, so let's not get carried away. And remember, guys, Panama is a red list country, so Premier League European players may not travel to Panama. Let's just keep that in mind. It may be a local heavy team, Liga MX type team, but we know there's quality there as well. But as long as you have Funes Mori up top, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. We have Ryan LFC Extra in the house. Oh, man. Come on, Ryan. Couldn't be a little bit more original with the extra part, bro. You know what I'm saying? More Ryan LFC. Just like more Dominic Rich FC, bro. This extra stuff is, you know what I mean? A little, yeah. It's a little weak. It's a little weak, Ryan. But big up to Ryan doing his thing, though, with that Jamaican content. Go check him out. Show him some love. Yeah, I'm just fucking around with you, Ryan. Don't be all in your feelings, man. Come on, chill. Oh my God. Listen, we just here having fun, man. Guys, smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Let's get the thing up to 50 thumbs up. But yeah, once you have Funes Mori in there, the other teams have a chance. You see what I mean? The other teams have a chance. But I've been definitely impressed with Panama. Panama, give Jamaica that uppercut, man. Jesus Christ. Knock him out. Knock him down. Stomp on him. Spit on him. Piss on him. And went back to Panama. Warmed up. Ready to face Mexico. I know Jamaica wasn't expecting this. I know Ryan probably predicted a win for Jamaica. I know he did. Big up to Fresh God in the house. Pretty sure Ryan, I know I could put money on it that you predicted a win for Jamaica here. Bro, you can't be out here, man. You can't be out here doing these things, man. You're exposing yourself like that. Predict draws for Jamaica going forward. Draws. The most I want to see you predict for Jamaica going forward is a draw. Jamaica not looking good. So, look, we're going to move on. I have a 1-1 draw. I have both teams scoring. Panama do play an open style of football. And Mexico, we know, do as well. But they have given up chances, even to Jamaica. They've given Costa Rica chances. They didn't take them. Hit the post, straight to Ochoa as well. So, yeah. I could see a scoring draw. 1-1. Guys, if you have predictions, let me know. Big up to Fresh God in the house. What else we have here? We see Dino, man. Big up to Dino Daily. I've seen your comments on the channel. Dino says Jamaican fans delusional and the same Jamaican bloggers mislead the people them. I actually agree with you on that. I actually agree. And the thing is, with the Jamaican bloggers, right? Not calling no names, but you guys have to be real with the predictions. Call it what it is. If it's gonna be a loss, say the team's gonna lose. Don't come in with no delusional prediction about no win or no draw when you know it ain't gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. I think there's some of the bloggers as well, they're afraid, you see what I'm saying, to speak their mind. Not Ryan, obviously, but some of them, they can't speak their mind because there's like a conflict of interest, like where if you talk bad about the team, then you know what I mean? The players, some of the players, they're going to get at you. They're going to get at you. So, yeah, that's where I come in because I ain't Jamaican and I'm going to call it what it is. Definitely going to call it what it is. So, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be moving on. The next one, Costa Rica versus Jamaica. For this game, I have Costa Rica winning the match 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. I have Jamaica scoring because they do pose a threat going forward through Shaman Nicholson. They do get an odd chance here and there. But their defense have looked really bad, man. They have looked really bad. And this is a team that's going to play with at least 8 changes. At least 8 changes, minimum. Because all those UK-based players that came in the game against Panama, they're not playing. They are not playing. Guys, I spoke more about this in my video. I don't wanna get too deep into things. I don't want to get personal and call nobody names or anything like that, guys. Because most of these Jamaican bloggers and I are friends, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't got nothing to do with singling out anybody. I'm cool with these guys, you know what I mean? So I'm not calling no names. I'm just saying people need to grow up here, man. Grow up here. Grow up here. Whitmore, he ain't no good. Look at what Panama did with Thomas Christensen. Even though they might have to pay out some more money, he's doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? Mexico, Tata Martino. The USA need to get a proper manager too, though. Because Greg Berhalter, he's suspect, man. You know what I mean? Not because you won the Gold Cup and the Nations League, you think you know what I mean? You're going back to your old ways, man. You're slipping up. You're slipping up, man. You feel me? You're definitely slipping up. You're backsliding. You're backsliding, man. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Anyways, you're relapsing, Greg. You relapse, Greg. Stop it. Stop it. So, 2-1 to Costa Rica. Guys, what's your prediction for this game? Talk to me. Talk to me about this. What is your prediction for this match? We have a lot of things to talk about today, guys. We only on CONCACAF. We are only scratching the surface. I don't want to be super long. We are going to move on. Talk to me. Big up to Rajon Williams. I think USA and Jamaica won't qualify for the World Cup. That's a big call in terms of the USA. Jamaica won't make it. Jamaica won't make it. If we learn anything, Jamaica not going to make it. Maybe Jamaica FA need to grow a pair and sack Tapa Whitmore, just like the Egyptian FA sacked their manager. You see what I mean? They made the call. They said, listen, man, you played 9 games. You didn't lose any game, but listen, we're going to try something new tomorrow. You did good, but tomorrow we'll try something new, all right? No, it's all right. It's all right. So, big up to Sydney Football, who says, nothing personal against Jamaica, but Panama went there, uppercut them, kicked them, spit on them, piss on them, and went back home to prepare for Mexico. Famous quote by Dominic Rich FC. Oh my God. Listen, man. Listen, the last game we're going to talk about here, Honduras versus the USA in San Pedro Sula. Woo! Listen, if you learn anything from what the USA have done so far, they are not winning this game. They are not winning the game. They are not winning the game. Should the USA sack their coach? No, they shouldn't. He's not. Look, he just delivered. You can't sack him. If he lost the Gold Cup and the Nations League and then started like this, maybe, man. Maybe. But this one, I could see ending in a 0-0 draw. Because if we learn anything from Honduras, they're going to sit back. They're going to be compact. A point is a point. 3 points to start off with is a start. You see what I mean? When October comes, you see what I mean? They work on that. They look to get an auto win and maybe 2 more draws. But points on the board is points on the board for Honduras, not for the USA. The USA need 3 points. They need to put their foot down and pick up these points, and they haven't been doing that. You're picking up a point a game against El Salvador, man, and against Canada, teams that you are far more superior than on paper. But the game ain't being played on paper, and these other teams are showing that they mean business. And look, when my boy Ryan Anderson said that CONCACAF was going to be close and it may come down to goal difference, I was kind of saying, Ryan, bro, I don't think so. But right now, it seems like this thing is going to get really tight and it's going to come down to goal difference for real. Seriously, because this thing is real tight, man. This thing is tight, I'm telling you. And it's going to continue to be tight. So in terms of the standings, man, let's get the standings. I don't think the standings are actually on the FIFA website right there in front of our eyes. So this website is, I don't know who's building these websites. I don't know who's running these websites, but they need to actually be fired. And I'm dead ass. They need to be fired. Let me put in my southern accent. They need to be fired immediately. Fired. Fire him. Fire him right now. Fire him. Oh my God. Let's go back. Let's take a look at the table right now. Table. See what I'm saying? Why can't the site be reached? Why? Why can't the site be reached? Please explain that to me. Why can't my site be reached? Anyways, I didn't put in the right site, it seems. All right. There we go. There we go. Sorry for the little malfunction there, but there we go. Table reads Mexico, Panama, Canada, Honduras, the USA, El Salvador, Costa Rica, and Jamaica at the bottom. The only team without a point. Let me just scroll that down so you could see Jamaica right there. That's what it looks like so far, man. That's CONCACAF for you. And you can see Andre Blake in the background there. He got a feature today. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Andre Blake. Does got a feature, you know what I mean? One of the best goalkeepers in CONCACAF. Definitely. So, look. We are going to move on. And the next confederation we're going to move on to is South America. The CONMEBOL Confederation. So, we're just going to go back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go back here. Go back to the FIFA website. And we're going to bring up CONMEBOL. Let's talk about CONMEBOL. You see what I mean? 10 teams. 4 direct places and a playoff spot. CONMEBOL. Let's talk. Big up to everybody in the chat right about now. Big up to Moderate Mapper, still in the house. The Lego Dude, Scandi Lab, Palomo. How are you feeling? Bethel. How is everybody feeling, man? Jordan Hyman, Freddie Martinez. I'm just hoping FIFA release a World Cup game for Qatar just like they used to, and do, and I would be happy. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. I do play FIFA, so that'll be good. That would be real good. See what I mean? That would be good. I love playing FIFA. You guys should know that. Matthias Nielsen said, did you say that the Honduras parking the bus in the back line? Yeah, they are. They are parking the bus. If you don't know now, you know they are. They are. Big up to Lothran in the house, Alistair Jeff, everybody in here right about now, man. You guys, I appreciate y'all. We need 16 more thumbs up to get to 50 likes. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate all the members in the house as well, all the mods. Mods, I see you, man. I see you. I see you, mods. And Hail BNG, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? You know what I'm saying? So look, CONMEBOL, let's talk. Let us talk. There's games on Thursday, but I ain't really here to talk too much about the games, okay? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not really here to talk about the games. What I'm here to touch on, right, are some important issues that's happening right now in CONMEBOL. All right, so okay, so what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be talking about the legendary player Pele. Let's talk about Pele. This is some news for you guys who don't know, but Pele was in a hospital, and you see the news reads, "I will face this match with a smile." Soccer pun, you know. Brazilian football hero Pele announces surgery to remove tumor. Legendary soccer star Pele undergoes surgery to remove tumor. So we're going to get into this one right about now and find out what actually happened. Let's take a look at the CNN article. But look, Fox News, soccer legend Pele, 80, reveals tumor was removed from his colon. Reuters, or whatever, I don't even know how you say this. Reuters, whatever. Pele Pele recovering in the hospital following removal of tumor. And we have Bleacher Report. Pele underwent surgery to remove suspicious tumor from his colon. New York Daily News. The same thing. Yahoo Sports. Ooh, which one should I click on? Let's click on the CNN one. Let's click on CNN and see what CNN are saying. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see what the boys over at CNN are saying. Let's make this a little bigger so y'all could see. And you could see the boy Pele there. And just so you know, guys, Pele won the World Cup 3 times. In 1958, 1962, and 1970, where he was the player of the tournament. And in 1958, he was a young player of the tournament as well. So we have news coming out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Brazilian football hero Pele underwent surgery to remove a tumor from his right colon last Saturday. He announced on social media on Monday. The news of the surgery follows Pele's denial of reports that he had fainted last week, when he said that he was in good health and recovering routine examination and receiving, oh, I can't read, man. God damn. Take me back to school, please. And receiving routine examinations. The 80-year-old sports icon is recovering well in the ICU following the removal of the tumor, according to his doctors at the hospital Israelita Albert Einstein in Sao Paulo. During one of the cardiovascular and laboratory tests, doctors had found a suspicious lesion on his right colon, which was discovered to be a tumor, said Fabio Nasri and Dr. Miguel Condroroglo Neto in a statement. God damn, these names, man. These names. And I continue to read. My friends, thank you very much for the kind messages. I thank God for feeling very well and for allowing Dr. Fabio and Dr. Miguel to take care of my health, Pele said in a post on social media. Fortunately, I'm used to celebrating great victories alongside you. I will face this match with a smile on my face, a lot of optimism and joy for living surrounded by love of my family and friends, Pele said. Pele, who burst onto the international stage as a teenager in the 1958 World Cup. You see that? They forgot a word. You see, it's not my fault that I can't read the things properly. These people are not... Where's the editor? I need to speak to the editor because you forgot a damn word, a very important word. Okay? All right. Pele has remained in the spotlight even after his retirement through international product endorsements and as an outspoken public figure. In 2000, FIFA named him as its player of the century, an honor he shared with Argentina's Diego Maradona. R.I.P. Maradona, by the way. We don't want to lose Pele just yet. Okay? Last year, there were fears over Pele's health, but he dismissed reports that he was suffering from depression during his recovery from hip surgery. And that'll be it, guys. Let me know your thoughts on... All right, meanwhile, what is it? I am not signing up, CNN. I'm not signing up. I'm going to go back. I'm not signing up, guys. Sorry. Don't want the newsletter. How are you guys feeling about this? How are you guys feeling about this? Big up to Pele, guys. We need 7 more thumbs up to get to 50 likes. And that'll be a record. We got to 50 likes that quick, man. We've only been streaming for 34 minutes. We're going well. We're doing well. We're doing really, really well. You know what I'm saying? There's also news coming out of CONMEBOL that the Spurs players will be fined for playing in red list countries during the World Cup qualifier campaign for Argentina. Brazil is a red list country, and I have the red list country right in front of my face right here. South America, most South American countries are on the red list. Argentina are on the red list. Colombia, Chile, Ecuador. Pretty sure Brazil is on there. Yep, Brazil. Venezuela, definitely on there. Uruguay on there. So, yeah, pretty much all of them are on there. Paraguay, Peru. So, statement has been made by Emi Martinez that he said, okay, a lot of other players refuse to go and represent their nation, like the Brazilians from, that play in the Premier League, and some other players like a Miguel Almiron and whatever. But he said that they wanted to play. After the joy of winning the Copa America, they just wanted to be with the bunch and represent the team. You see what I mean? So you understand how he feels. And they want to give Argentina the best chance of qualifying for the 2022 World Cup without a hiccup. Because I honestly think that Argentina are one of the favorites to win next year's World Cup. Definitely up there, man. You got to give it to them. All the teams that won their respective tournaments would go in with a very, very good chance of winning the grand event. So, not to go deeper into this, but there's also some stuff with Villa as well, because AD Booth is saying that right now. Trust me, Villa will not be sending their players next month after this fiasco. It's been chaos. We saw what went on in Africa with the Premier League players and players from other leagues. I don't just want to prioritize Premier League players, but that coup that went on in Guinea and all of that, we'll get to that pretty soon. But definitely, it's been some mess going on down there. Look, we have to touch on a statement by FIFA. FIFA came out and they made an official statement on the whole issue here between Brazil and Argentina. So I'm going to be just reading a bit of the statement that FIFA came out with. It's not like anything long or nothing, but the FIFA statement on September 5th said, FIFA can confirm that following a decision by match officials, the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 qualifying match between Brazil and Argentina has been suspended. Further details will follow in due course. That's all. That is all. That is all on the website. Nothing else. But we know what's been going on, and we've been talking about this every day. Brazil are blaming the Argentina FA. They are blaming Brazil. Then they're blaming CONMEBOL. Then they're blaming FIFA. Then I heard that they're blaming traffic because they were supposed to get to the ground earlier to stop the players from actually participating, and maybe the game would have went through. But I don't know, man. I've heard that they wanted to continue the game and all. There's been a lot being said. There's been a lot being said. I think they should look to play over the fixture. They should find a date to get the fixture played. But they should. Maybe sometime in November or whatever. Who knows? They got to find a date for this. Definitely got to find a date for this. It's going to be rough, but they have to find a date. The solution must be found. But we don't want to linger too much on this one, guys. We got to move on, man. We got to move on. So in terms of South America, the fixtures coming up, the fixtures that are coming up, we just want to touch on those really briefly, and then we're going to move on. September the 9th, Thursday. There'll be games September the 9th, which means I'm going to be back on Friday, I think in the morning, with World Cup Qualifiers Daily. All right? So today's episode 8. I'll be back tomorrow with episode 9, and episode 10 will be on Friday, but on Thursday, there won't be any episode on Thursday because I'll be back to do my Premier League predictions on Thursday. So, yeah, baby. Yeah. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the stream. We will get to talking about the UEFA matches pretty soon, but we got a lot to go through. We have to do this thoroughly. This ain't going to be rushed through or whatnot. We're not going to do that. We're going to take our time. All right? So Paraguay versus Venezuela. We have Uruguay versus Ecuador. Colombia versus Chile. Argentina versus Bolivia. And we have Brazil versus Peru. And in terms of the standings in CONMEBOL, this is what the standings look like. We did touch on that yesterday, but this is World Cup Qualifiers Daily. It is okay to look at the standings once again. So these are the standings: Brazil, Argentina, Ecuador, Uruguay, Colombia, Paraguay, Peru, Chile, Bolivia, and Venezuela. That's how it looks. The top 4 teams will qualify directly, while the 5th place team will go into the Intercontinental Playoff Final. And I've been hearing, I think it's Dino, have been screaming out and say it's going to be CONCACAF versus CONMEBOL. Oh, man, for CONCACAF, they better hope it's not CONMEBOL they're playing, and it's Asia. You see what I'm saying? They better hope. Guys, we need 3 more thumbs up to hit 50. Smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. And let's get the thing up to 50 thumbs up and then head towards 100, man. So, look, we're going to move right on. Let's change the background. Big up to Ivorian Child, man. Ivorian Child, was it your statement I used and make a whole video? A whole little clip? Oh, man, big up, man. Guys, you see if you drop good stuff in the chat, you never know, man. You get a feature on the channel. You see what I mean? You get a nice feature. So what we're going to be doing, we are going to be moving on to Asia. Let's move on to everybody's favorite girl, Asia. Hey, Asia, how are you feeling today, man? You know, I've been looking at you a very long time, and I've just been a bit nervous, but I've made up my mind that I want to ask you out on a date. All right, Asia? So we got a date with Asia. 46 teams. 4 teams will qualify directly, while 1 team will go into the Interconfederation Playoffs. 1 team from Asia have qualified so far, and that's the host Qatar, who are not looking good against the European oppositions at all. They lost to Portugal, lost to Serbia, and drew to Luxembourg. They did start okay. But they're not looking good in this current international break at all. So let's get down here, and we're going to go to the 3rd round of matches, where you see the 12 teams currently involved, and there's the groups down at the bottom, so we will get to the groups pretty soon. But what we're going to be doing is just taking a look at Tuesday, September the 7th matches, where there were 6 games, Group A and B. I did watch a few of these. I did get to watch a few. I'm not going to act like I watched all the games, because I didn't. I couldn't, because there's African games, there's European games playing today. So, like, I'm in and out. I'm tuning into this one, I'm tuning into that one. And I'm saying to myself, look at me doing this. Most people are not even doing this. They have guys out there who only watching Jamaican games or USA matches or Canada games. They don't give a rat's behind about all the other matches. You see what I'm saying? So here you have Dom geeking out on these World Cup qualifying games, and that's why I'm the only one doing World Cup qualifiers daily. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you got to like the video, you got to support the thing, and you have to show up. You have to show up and let us talk about these things. Big up to Player Edits. Johnny Long's in the house. Algeria for World Cup 2022. Phil Benny in the house as well. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Look, we won't be very long on these games either, and we won't have anything to predict. So, yeah. But thank you very much for 50 likes. Do appreciate that. We have hit 50 likes. We've only been streaming for 43 minutes. Listen, man. We are on course. We're doing well. We're doing absolutely phenomenal. We're doing great. All right. So, let me just talk about these AFC games right now. All right. So, let's talk. Let us talk, and I'll share some of my predictions that I made for these matches as well. So, South Korea 1, Lebanon 0. What was my prediction for this one? A 1-0 to South Korea. Oh my God, let me take a sip of my beer, man. My beers are just here, you know, demonstrating condensation. I gotta drink them. I got like 2 beers in front of me right now. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling, man. I haven't been partying or nothing. It was Labor Day yesterday. I didn't go to one party. I didn't go to any backyard barbecues for the entire summer. So allow me to drink my little Ying Ling. Let me drink my Ying Ling, man. Let me drink my Ying Ling coming out of Pennsylvania. So for the game in South Korea, Kwang Chang-hoon scored in the 60th minute. I did see this goal. South Korea, they were good. They were good. They were really good. Lebanon did have their chances, but South Korea dominated the match. And we won't be getting too much into detail with these games because there's so many games. I don't want to get details wrong and go too deep because we have many games to talk about and we don't have all day. So for South Korea, they bounced back after their 0-0 draw at home against Iraq. So they now have 4 points in the group. And with that being said, they're second in the group right now behind Iran, who we'll get to. And these are the 2 teams I'm predicting to come through from this group. So for Lebanon, though, who picked up a draw in their first match against the UAE, that was pretty solid. And a 1-0 loss, that's not bad either. Their next game will be in October against Iraq and Syria. While for South Korea, they will have another home game, and that will be against Syria. And then they play Iran on the road. That's going to be a big test for those. You know, those 2 games are not going to be easy. So big up to South Korea, who has qualified for the World Cup in 1954, 1986, all the way to 2018. And remember, they were the team that knocked Germany out of the 2018 World Cup, though, with 2 late goals. So big up to South Korea, man. They're doing the damn thing. Definitely. And some big news coming out of South Korea. Heung-min's son picked up a calf injury, and he may be in doubt for this weekend's Tottenham Hotspur match. That's not a bad thing for a City fan. You see what I mean? But all the best to Son. But I have to say that Hwang Hee-chan stepped up. That was a brilliant crossing for that assist. And South Korea, very, very quality unit, man. Very, very quality unit. So we're going to move on to the next game. Big up to everybody in the chat who's making comments. Big up to Dwight Lewis, man. How are you feeling? Who says Germany will take this World Cup. Dwight, bro, stop it. But then again, you never know. You never ever know. You never know, man. You never know. You never ever know. So let's not write off any teams as yet, because the World Cup is very, very uncertain, man. So the next game, Australia 1, Vietnam 0. Very close game. I watched a couple minutes of this one, not long, because these games were being played simultaneously. So, of course, you know what it is. But Ryan Grant scored in the 43rd minute. That was the game's only goal. Vietnam outshot Australia 11-6. But Australia dominated possession, man, with 71% of the ball. Passed the ball better. Vietnam seemingly outplayed, but you see, this Australian team would give you chances. I was actually thinking today that it's going to be very interesting when Australia comes up against Saudi Arabia and Japan, or even an Oman team. They're going to give Australia a run for their money, in my opinion. But right now, Australia are on top of the table on goal difference. Saudi Arabia are second in the group. Vietnam are fifth, just above China on goal difference. So in terms of their next fixtures for Vietnam, they will play China on the road in October, and they will play Oman on the road as well. So 2 fixtures coming up in October, 2 in November, and we also have games in January and February, March as well. So World Cup Qualifiers Daily will be in January as well. I'm loving it, and I'm looking forward to it, man. My birthday is in January as well, but that's at the back end of January. So yeah, we won't be doing it on my birthday. So look, in terms of Australia, their match is coming up in October. They play Oman at home and Japan on the road. I don't know if they will be playing on Australian soil or in Qatar. Note that some of these games are being played on neutral ground in Saudi Arabia and in Qatar as well. So let's just make note of that one. But good start to Graham Arnold and his boys. They're looking good to qualify for yet another World Cup. Remember, they're a team from Oceania transferring into the AFC. We don't see that a lot, but we saw that from Israel, who used to be a part of the AFC, then the OFC, and now they're part of UEFA. I think Kazakhstan used to be part of the AFC one time, if I'm not mistaken. So, and Turkey may have flirted around those regions as well, because those are like Euro-Asia countries. So, look, we're going to keep it going, man. China 0, Japan 1. Even though it looks as if Japan struggled to get the win here, it was pretty one-sided, man. It was pretty one-sided. I watched this game, and Japan, they look good. They look good. They're passing the ball well and everything, but it's just that, you know, when you have teams like China setting up very defensively, it's hard to break down. Japan with 18 shots at goal, 3 on target. They had 71% of the ball, and China did not have a lot of clear-cut chances, if any at all. So Japan bouncing back after they lost to Oman, and on match day 1, and they're currently third in the playoff spot. They would look to pick up wins against Australia and Saudi Arabia and get past them, because we can't imagine a World Cup without Japan. Remember how well they did in 2002, and even at the last World Cup where they give Belgium a run for their money, if it wasn't for some poor game management or, like, let's say, Kevin De Bruyne. But the game's only goal was scored by Yuyo Osako, the former Verde Bremen man. I don't think he plays for Verde Bremen anymore at all. I think he did move on from Verde Bremen. Let me just confirm with you. And he is currently with Vissel Kobe, the Japanese team that Iniesta plays for. Is Iniesta still playing? Oh, I don't even know. Can't keep up with everything, man. Can't at all. So look, guys, big up to everybody in the house. We have about 80 plus people in here. Listen, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate the turnout. This is World Cup Qualifiers Daily. If you like what I'm doing, make sure you go back to the first episode and rewatch during the off season. Let's say the off season, which would be the next couple weeks, and then we'll be back again in October for World Cup Qualifiers Daily. Once, you know, health and strength permits, rewatch all the episodes so that you could just pick up everything, man. And if you're new around these parts, make sure you smash the subscribe button as well. We're almost at 46,000 subscribers. We probably hit it tomorrow or the day after. So, yeah, Joe Ellis said, I'm pretty sure he retired. Are you sure? Are you sure he retired? Listen, you said that, I'm just going to check right now. I'm really going to check. Vissel Kobe, the last game, lineups. Let me see something. Vissel Kobe. Listen, man, Joel Adawan, bro, he's not retired. He played the game. He's still playing for Vissel Kobe. He's still playing. Andres Iniesta is still playing. Yoshinori Moto, who left Newcastle, is still there. I see Gotoku Sakai, the former Marseille and Hamburg man, is there as well. I think that's former Hamburg. I don't know if that's the one that was at Marseille. Shibasaki. You know what I'm saying? No, not Shibasaki. Sasaki. Yamaguchi. Sergi Samper. Thomas Vermaelen plays for Vissel Kobe as well. So, look, we won't stay too long on that. We're going to keep it moving, though. We are definitely going to keep it moving. Look, so the next game, Oman 0, Saudi Arabia 1. And I have to say, Oman had their chances, man. Oh, man. They had their chances. They didn't take their chances. They really didn't take their chances. I think that was one of the worst misses. I think that was that Oman game. It was clear opportunity, and he put the ball over. And they could have picked up a point. In terms of my predictions, guys, let me just update you in terms of my predictions. I did predict a 1-1 draw. It almost ended, so I did predict 3-1 win for Australia over Vietnam as well. And I predicted Japan to beat China 2-0. So I've been on point with the predictions, but the Oman, you let me down, man. Seriously, you let me down big time. Big time you let me down, because that prediction was going to happen. Definitely was going to happen. But Saudi Arabia looks good, though. A comeback against Vietnam, and they did well to hold off a very gritty Oman team. Saleh Al-Sheri scored in the 42nd minute. I think he scored in the game against Vietnam as well. So Saleh Al-Sheri has been doing the business, man. It's nice to see new talent coming through for the Saudi Arabian team. So they start off qualifiers on the money. 2 wins in 2, and they're looking good. Oman, they won against Japan. Big upset. First time they picked up a win over Japan, but they fall short against their Middle Eastern neighbors, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia will play Japan in October and China. Woo! Big game. As for Oman, their next game is against Australia and Vietnam. So Oman is a team to keep your eye on, guys. I think they'll put up a really good showing during these qualifiers. And we're going to keep it moving. We're not going to linger too much. We have a couple more games to talk about before we move on to the next confederation, which would be Africa. And then we're going to talk about UEFA and wrap things up today. So Syria won, the UAE won. My prediction, a 1-1 draw. Once again, on the money with that one. God damn, man. I should have placed some bets on these. Would have won some money, help to pay the bills around these parts. Syria won, UAE won. Ali Makbout in the 11th minute and Mahmoud Al-Baher in the 64th minute. Remember, Syria had opportunities in their first match to actually pick up a point there against Iran, but they missed their chances. But they pick up their first point in qualifiers as UAE pick up their second. So the UAE seems like that team that's going to be in contention by just picking up draws and staying unbeaten there. So not much more to really touch on. I did not watch this game, so we're going to keep it going. When I have some time, I'll watch the highlights. Iran 3, Iraq 0 at the Khalifa International Stadium over in Qatar. So Iran on neutral ground defeat their neighbors, the Derby win here against Iraq. I did predict a 2-1 victory for Iran. Not the right scoreline, but I got the result predicted correctly. So, look, I expect this Iran team to do well. They had a hiccup during the preliminary rounds, but I think they have pulled things back. They have really pulled things back, man. So, got to give it to them. They're under Dick Advocaat currently. And with a manager like that, yeah, no, not Dick Advocaat. That's Iraq. Pardon me. That's Iraq. Iran is under Dragan Skokic. Oops. You know when you have Iran, Iraq, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Dragan Skokic, currently in charge of the Iranian national team. He's a Croatian. And Dick Advocaat is a Dutchman the last time I checked. So, yeah, just want to give you guys some info. And trying to give you guys that info, I kind of screwed it up a little bit. But it's okay. It's all right. It is definitely okay. So, Ali Reza Jahanbakhsh in the 2nd minute. Wow, early goal. Mehdi Tarekmi in the 69th. And Ali Golizadeh in the 90th minute. Convincing victory for Iran over their neighbors, Iraq. 12 shots comparing to 2 shots for Iraq. So, not a good game by Iraq there. Not a very good game. So, that'll do it, man. That'll do it. That'll do it in terms of Asia. In terms of who these teams play next month, Iran will play Lebanon and the UAE. As for Iran, their games are coming up against the UAE and South Korea. So yeah, man. Yeah, big up to everybody in the house. Julian, how are you feeling? Dwight Lewis, how are you feeling? Subject change. I see Panama beating Mexico, bro. We've talked about that already. but yeah, though, yeah, it could happen, but I see that one ended in a draw. I really see that one ending in a draw, though. So we're going to keep the ball rolling, guys. No need to linger too much on Asia. I don't think I have anything else to share with you. Yeah, I have one more thing. One more little golden nugget I want to share with you in terms of Asia, though. One thing. I have it written down, and I want to just share that with you. Look, how many of you guys know that there was a country by the name of Dutch East Indies that qualified for the World Cup in the past? Who knows this? Who knows this? The Dutch East Indies, currently known as Indonesia. And when I say Indonesia, I don't mean, like smoking weed or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Indonesia, you know what I'm saying? 1938, man. They played one game. That was a World Cup where there was a knockout format introduced. They played one game. Jesus Christ. That ain't good. One game. That has to be like a record or something. One game. One game. Imagine going to the World Cup and playing one game. One. That's crazy. That is insane. I want to talk about that in the future, though. That's a crazy stat. I want to keep putting out these World Cup videos. Just doing something different. Just got to be different than these other content creators out there doing the same old thing all the time. You see what I mean? So that's just a little golden nugget for you right there. And we're going to move on, guys. I want to talk about a big topic here. A big topic, I want to give you guys good information. You see what I mean? I don't want to come here and bore you. If you're bored right now, I'm sorry, but that's not what I'm trying to do right now. I want to talk about something very, very important here. And it's been a big development lately where there's been talks of hosting the World Cup, having the World Cup every 2 years, right? And if you ask me, this is what it is. It's the art of overthinking, 101. I don't think Pep Guardiola has anything to do with it, but the boy Arsene Wenger has been thick, very thick into things. So we're going to talk about that right now. World Cup every 2 years. That's been a big talking point right about now. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about the World Cup being hosted every 2 years, man? Talk to me about it. I personally think that's overkill. That is overkill. That is like too much. That is way too much. I can't deal with that. Every 4 years is fine. Every 4 years is fine, where we have time to breathe. We have new generations of players coming through. And it is just better. The rarer, the better. This whole every 2 years thing, what is this? You see what I'm saying? What is this? Nassim is saying, love the ideas, but players would be overworked. You know what they might come up and say? Make bigger squads, have bigger squads, but then the quality would go down as well. Algeria is saying here, too much. The World Cup must be special. The Lego dude, 2 years for every World Cup would ruin everything. Dajo is saying 3 years maybe. I don't think 3 years would work. Nassim B is saying love the idea. Scandi Lab is saying every 4 years countries need time. Keep it to 4 years, says online. So Bethel is saying every 2 years perfect. Why though? Why? Why is it? Why is it perfect every 2 years? So we're just going to take a look at some of the articles here and see what they're saying. Let's just click on news and see what's going on here. We won't be getting too deep into the details, but we just want to scratch the surface a little. A World Cup every 2 years, the pros and cons of FIFA chief Arsene Wenger's blueprint, right? Let's click on this one. But before we do, let's just take a look at the other headlines. The score.com says, UEFA president, ECA chairman reject holding World Cup every 2 years, right? Both the men and women's editions of the World Cup are held every 4 years, with the former beginning in 1991. Well, I think that's the women's, right? So, 90 minutes. Why FIFA want to host the World Cup every 2 years? The idea is to reduce the number of qualifying matches, to group them together. Whatever, man. Whatever. Southgate, open-minded about World Cup every 2 years. It might be a good thing, you know. It might be a good thing, but it might be a little too frequent, though. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal Times, Wenger backs World Cup every 2 years. Yeah. Mascherano adds voice to World Cup every 2 years. Darren Bent, I hate it, gives this thoughts on World Cup every 2 years. Yeah. Look, let's take a look at this first article up here on ESPN and see what they're actually saying. So I'm going to click that right there. See what they're saying about that. It's taking some time to load. I don't have slow internet, but let me actually close something out. It's taking forever. ESPN, come on, you're gonna leave me? You're gonna do me like that? That's what you're gonna do me? All right, okay, all right, we got something here. We got something, baby. By Mark Ogden, senior writer at ESPN.com, right? All right, why this annoying pop-up right now, though? All right, okay. A World Cup every 2 years. The pros and cons of the FIFA chief Arsene Wenger's blueprint. All right, let's just take a look at this right now. Can you imagine a world where there is a major international tournament held every year? This idea is closer to becoming a reality than you think. It's every 2 years. I don't know why he says every year, though. See? Come on. It's every 2 years. Following a proposal by the Saudi Arabian Football Federation in May, FIFA is now carrying out a feasibility study into the practicalities of altering the World Cup cycle from 4 years to 2, meaning that continental championships like the Gold Cup, the European Championships, and Copa America would be sandwiched in the alternate years. The study is being led by former Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger, now FIFA's Chief of Global Football Development, and 166 of FIFA's 210 national associations have given their backing to the research into the idea. There is resistance, though. UEFA President Alexander Seferin voiced his opinions last week, while the major leagues have yet to be canvassed and convinced. But speaking in L'Equipe at the weekend, Wenger spelled out the thinking behind the proposal to not only increase the regularity of World Cups, but also redraw the international calendar in a way that suits all elements of the game. It would mean more major tournaments, but fewer international breaks, more opportunities for nations to stage World Cups, and clubs suffering less disruption from international fixtures. So what does it all mean? And what are the pros and cons of Wenger's blueprint for the international game? Okay, we're going to go deeper into this one. Why is there even a plan to have biennial World Cups, which is every 2 years? FIFA President Gianni Infantino wants bigger World Cups. The 2026 finals in the USA, Mexico, and Canada will be the first 48-nation tournament. And he also wants the international game to reclaim some of the financial power, commercial impact, and status of the club game. Okay, staging World Cups every 2 years as well as continental championships in the intervening years would ensure a fixed annual slot in the football calendar for the international game to dominate the agenda. There is also a view within FIFA that the 4-year World Cup cycle is an outdated model, an anachronism in a world driven by social media and 24-hour news, and that younger audiences and sponsors want more high-quality events rather than to wait 4 years for World Cups to come around. And there are many nations, including Saudi Arabia, who want a shot at hosting a World Cup. Staging one every 2 years would enable FIFA to clear the backlog of nations including China, England, Morocco, Spain, and Argentina, who could otherwise be waiting for decades to stage a World Cup on home soil. While Wenger's study is focused on the men's game and untangling the congested calendar, there are also plans to stage a biennial World Cup in the women's game. We don't want to copy what the men are doing. We want something specific for women and for the women's game, Infantino said in 2020. We need to get those creative juices flowing. This thing is long. This thing is very, very long. I won't get crazy deep into this because we have a lot more to talk about. But let's just touch on this one. Is there much opposition to the plan? Right? Because there's people who are for it and there's also people who are against it. Yes. And primarily from UEFA. Sources have told ESPN that the UEFA hierarchy regard the plan as nothing less than a way to curtail the power of Europe within the game. In a letter to football supporters, Europe, FSC, at the weekend, UEFA President Ceferin cited his grave concerns over the proposal and accused FIFA of launching a PR campaign without consulting confederations or national leagues. European football is the powerhouse of the world game, with the leading domestic leagues, richest clubs, and Champions League all giving UEFA huge influence. And it will be 20 years next year since a non-European nation last won the World Cup, Brazil 2002. Okay? That's just to solidify what Ceferin is saying about Europe and what they're saying about Europe. But the increasing financial reliance of major European teams on sponsors and owners from Asia, namely Qatar, the UAE, China, and the US, has shifted the balance of power and given FIFA the opportunity to canvass support for a radical overhaul of the international calendar. The African Confederation has backed the study, and there is a growing support in Asia. So UEFA has a battle on their hands, and that's Arsene Wenger. For those of you guys who don't know how he looks, that's the former Arsenal manager. Managed them for 20 years and did a lot of great things. Not what Arsenal is doing right now. So what are the key elements of Arsene Wenger's blueprint? You may ask, man. Look, we're going to just touch on his blueprint, and then that'll be it. Because this is a very, very long article, and we're not going to go through every single thing. We're not. We're going to take a look at his blueprint, and then we're going to move on. If you guys are enjoying this one, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Do appreciate everybody who stuck around, and be patient with this one. Because this is some good information, though. This is something big. This is something big. Not a lot of people are talking about this, so it's good that we discuss it. What are the key elements of Wenger's blueprint? Wenger believes that increasing the regularity of World Cups will ultimately boost all aspects of the game. He has proposed 2 international breaks in March and October, and groups of 4 nations playing just 6 qualifying games, which Wenger believes will ensure more high stakes and high emotion games. The plans are still a work in progress, so detail on how those 4 team groups would be put together is light. But it seems that minnows such as Andorra, San Marino, and Gibraltar would have to pre-qualify, as lower ranked nations have done for years in Africa, Asia, and North Central America. Wenger claims that the beauty and prestige of a tournament depends on its quality rather than regularity, and suggests that playing every 2 years will give the world high-class international fixtures and memorable tournaments. He believes that by having just 2 international breaks each year, leading clubs will see the advantages of having their players for longer and with less disruptive fixture calendars. And he is also proposing a compulsory 25-day rest period for players after international tournaments. So, yeah, man. Yeah. There's a lot to go through. Won't be going through this anymore, but this is just to scratch the surface in terms of World Cup being held every 2 years, headlined, mastermind by Arsene Wenger himself. It's going to be tough to sway UEFA. You need UEFA's backing. If you don't get UEFA's backing, it's going to be a problem. But all the other confederations combined does have more power than UEFA. But let's see how this one works out, though. This is big. This is huge. This is humongous. World Cup every 2 years, it might be fun, but I think it's a little bit too frequent. And a change in the international break, a change in everything would be weird. Only 2 windows every year for international football? I don't like that. I really don't like that, though. I don't like that. The club guys would like that. I'm a club guy too, but still, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I just want to put it out there. If you like it, let me know in the comments. But I don't like it, man. I really don't. So we're going to move on, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream, man. Appreciate you sticking around. We've had a good turnout tonight. Let's get the stream closer to 100 thumbs up. We need 31 more likes. Let's go. 31. I'm pretty sure there's about 30 people in here who has not smashed the thumbs up button. So we're doing well. The program is going along very well. Only an hour 14 minutes. God damn, we're doing great today. Which takes us to Africa. Let's move on to Africa. Let us move on to Africa, though. And I have a new backdrop for you. The boy Mo Salah reacting to the format, the current format. I did put out a video, a little clip on that. So thank you very much there, my Ivorian child, for actually talking about the fact that you hate the current format, though. So let's talk about CAF. CAF, man. CAF. Let me take a sip of my beer first, though. All right. We're going to go over back to the FIFA website so you could get the visuals for your eyeballs. You see what I'm saying? Visuals are important. Stimulating to the brain. 54 teams in CAF. 5 teams make the final cut. And we are currently in around... Wait. Oh, that's... Why does it have a game in what you call it, November right there? We are in round 2. And there's 40 teams, 10 groups of 4. The top teams from each group will go through to the final round. The matchup, 5 versus 5. 5 teams, the 5 winners will go through. The last time this format was used, it was back in 2014. And it was a very, very harsh format, man. Very, very harsh. And a lot of people don't like this format. They really don't. In terms of the final standings in the last format there, Ivory Coast beat Senegal 4-2. Nigeria beat Ethiopia 4-1. Cameroon beat Tunisia 4-1 on aggregate. Ghana beat Egypt 7-3 after Egypt went through the group stage perfectly. And Algeria pipped Burkina Faso on the away goal rule. And we have to talk about Algeria versus Burkina Faso today. We're going to be having some fun with Africa, man. Guys, don't forget, we got to talk about Europe. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, man. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot to talk about still. We got to predict the games in Europe coming up tomorrow. We have games in Europe and games in CONCACAF, which means that tomorrow we're going to be having World Cup qualifiers daily a bit earlier than usual because the CONCACAF games are coming up in the night. All right, so let's do this. Let us do this. Let us talk about the African Confederation, where there's a lot of red list countries as well, guys. So that is something you have to keep in mind. A lot of countries have been hampered by not having players available in games that are played in red listed countries. So let's talk about the matches, man. Let's talk about the games. I'll let you know what I predicted for the games as well. And let's go. Burkina Faso versus Algeria. Let's talk about that one. Or maybe let me see which one we're gonna talk about first. Tuesday. All right, let's do them in order. Let's do them in this order here. Group B, Zambia versus Tunisia. Good win for Tunisia though. But I tuned into a little bit of this game, but I did not watch the whole game. I must say that Zambia were very, very unlucky in this match. The game was 1-0 for the most part. 9th-minute penalty scored by Wabi Kazri. But Zambia had their chances, failure to capitalize, and then Anis Ben Slimani in the 92nd minute to put the nail in Zambia's coffin. 2 wins in 2 for Tunisia. I do have Tunisia making it to the final round, but not making the final cut. Falling victim once again to this format. Ah, man, nice story right now. Nice story, man. You know what I mean? I'm a romantic like that. I want things to happen again. In your face, Tunisia. Sorry if there's any Tunisians watching this. They'll struggle in the next round. Oh, you never know. They might just make it through. So for Tunisia, they did beat Equatorial Guinea 3-0 in their first game, now beating Zambia 2-0. Zambia in their first match beat Mauritania 2-1. So the current standing in Group B, Tunisia on top with 6 points, Zambia second with 3, Equatorial Guinea with 3, and Mauritania without a point. So look, we will get to the Equatorial Guinea match, and actually we'll get to it. I want to keep things in order. I don't want to confuse myself here. So we won't be jumping to the Equatorial Guinea game just as yet. But good win for Tunisia, man. They look good. They're looking good. Quality team, quality players. When you have Sassy, Slitty, and Skiri in your team, Wabi Kazri as well, you're gonna give teams a lot of trouble. So for Tunisia, the next games coming up in October is double headers versus Mauritania. As for Zambia, their games in October, double headers against Equatorial Guinea. I don't think every group has it set up like this, but for this group, yeah, it's like that. So we're going to keep it moving, man. If you guys have anything to drop on these confederations, make sure you let me know. And we have Ivorian Charlie saying, unpopular opinion, Nigeria will miss out on Qatar. I have them qualifying. But we're going to keep it moving, though. I had not Algeria. I had Tunisia and Zambia playing to a 2-2 draw, by the way. Ethiopia. Oh, man. Bethel, are you still here? Ethiopia 1. Zimbabwe 0. I predicted a 0-0 draw, and this one was heading towards a 0-0 draw, you know. It definitely was, man. Was it? As far as I could remember, it was heading towards a 0-0 draw. Let me just get this game up right now. Yeah, you see? Yeah. It was heading towards a 0-0 draw when Mr. Siyum scored a penalty in the 94th minute, man, to break Zimbabwe's heart. Listen, 1-0. This is a big win for Ethiopia. I have to give a shout out to the goalkeeper, Gebri Michael, man. Fazil, Gebri Michael. Oh, man. I gotta give it to you. That last goalkeeper, man, from the last game, who let the ball go through his freaking legs, Mr. Tekle Mariam Shanko. You should never play for Ethiopia again unless Gebri Michael is not available. But Bethel, man, your team won, bro. You did. Wait, I think you did predict you guys to win too, you know. I could remember Bethel saying that you know, Ethiopia is gonna win the game. So good call, man. Good call, Bethel. Very, very good call. So we're going to keep things moving, though. But that's a big 3 points there for Ethiopia after losing the first game against Ghana. But Zimbabwe, they're at the bottom of the table. Ethiopia third. Ghana a second after losing to South Africa, a game that we actually, I think we talked about that game already. Did we? No, we didn't. Did we? I could swear we spoke about that game yesterday. I could swear we did. Yeah, we did. We talked about that game yesterday already. We did talk about that game. So, yeah. Go figure. We won't be talking about that one today. So, that'll be it in terms of Group G. I will touch on the groups just now, guys. I'm just going to go through the games. I don't want to be all over the place, moving up the thing in the website. So just listen to what I'm saying in terms of where the group what the group looks like. So we're gonna continue, but before we do, let's just take a look at who Ethiopia plays in October. They play South Africa twice, and I'm pretty sure for Zimbabwe they will be playing Ghana twice in October. So we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Next game. This was one of the most, I have to say that Africa was a lot more exciting. It was a lot more exciting than it's been. A lot of really good games. Tanzania 3, Madagascar 0. What a game. This was a back and forth affair, open game, end to end type thing. Listen, 3rd minute penalty by Erasto Nayoni for Tanzania. And then Novatus Miroshi. Oh, that's a Japanese last name, bro. He scored in the It's Miyoshi, not Miroshi. But he scored in the 26th minute. But Madagascar fought back through Njiva Rakoto Toha Rimalala in the 36th minute. What a name. And then Thomas Fontaine in the 45th. I think that was a free kick put in by Thomas Fontaine, man. That was a quality free kick, man. But early in the second half, Faisal Saloum scored in the 52nd minute. And guys, by the way, I'm not going to remember every single goal scored. There was some very, very comical goals as well, some own goals and things. I'm not going to remember every single detail because it's a lot of goals to remember. But big 3 points for the Taifa Stars after drawing their first match there against Congo DR. So they're on top of the table on 4 points, man. Benin a second with 4 points as well. Congo DR third, 2 points, 2 draws in 2. And Madagascar, 2 losses in 2. I did predict Madagascar to lose the game again, 1-0 to Tanzania. So we won't be talking about the Benin. I think we spoke about the Benin-Congo game already. We definitely did talk about Benin versus Congo. Yes, we did that yesterday. So in terms of the next fixtures for the Taifa Stars of Tanzania, Eastern African country, they will play Benin twice in October for the top of the table clash. Listen, I thought that it'll be Congo DR, but it seems like it could be Benin or Tanzania going into the next round to give us, you know, maybe a debutant at the 2022 World Cup, which means that the next October we'll have Madagascar playing Congo DR home and away. So look forward to those games. We're going to keep the ball rolling, man. Malawi 1, Mozambique 0. This is a shock result to me because I predicted Mozambique to beat Malawi 2-1. And from what Mozambique did in their previous game, I was like, I'd never expected this whatsoever. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you get from Africa, man. Very, very volatile. Very, very volatile. Mozambique did pick up a draw against the Ivory Coast. And I thought that, yeah, you draw against the Ivory Coast. I fancy you beating Malawi, who did not look too good in their first game there against Cameroon. So it's like, let's go for Mozambique. But Malawi with the win. Richard Mbulu in the 10th minute there to score the game's only goal. Mozambique did get their chances, but wasn't able to put it in the back of the net. Big win for Malawi. They pick up 3 points there as well. So look, we're not going to linger too much on this one, but Mozambique at the bottom of the group with 1 point. Malawi, 3 points. Third, Cameroon, second with 3 points as well. And Ivory Coast at the top, currently unbeaten with 4 points. Ivory Coast did look a lot better against Cameroon when a lot of their big stars came out, man. So that's it for Group D. In terms of the fixtures in October, we have Ivory Coast playing Malawi twice. And, of course, Cameroon playing Mozambique twice. So we're going to move on. Big up to everybody in the chat who are still here. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. We need 21 more likes to hit 100 likes. Remember, we have to talk about UEFA still. And we're going to call it a day after that. We're doing well, man. We're doing well. We're doing really, really well in terms of progress, man. Really impressed with what we're doing right now. We're doing the freaking thing. Look, we're going to move on. Congo 1, Senegal 3. This was a tight game. Very tight, very tight. I didn't actually watch this game because, you know, the UEFA games that's going on as well. I wanted to watch those games, man. What's crazy, guys? I was actually watching games on like 4 devices when I got home from work. 4 devices. 2 phones, a tablet, and my laptop. Ridiculous. My wife was like, God damn, what's going on here? What is going on here? You want to be like I forgot what she said, man. I forgot what she said, but she said something smart. She did. So in this game, Boulaye Dia in the 27th minute. That's one hell of a player. Big move from the French League over to Europa League Champions League team Villarreal. And then Sylvia Mbusi scored a penalty in the 45th minute there when there was a throw-in. The player got brought down in the box. Koulibaly was complaining like, what the hell happened here? Why you give a penalty? Game was 1-1 for a while. I thought Senegal were going to drop points, but then Ismail Assar scored a pretty scrappy goal there. And then Sadio Mane, of all people, put away a penalty in the 87th minute. That was gutsy by Mane to step up because we know Mane is horrible at taking penalties. But that's a big 3 points for Senegal's the Lions of Teranga to go top of the table above Namibia, who are on 4 points. Big up to Namibia for picking up that victory against Togo there. And Congo with only 1 point. Togo at the bottom of the table in the mud without a point. So in terms of who Congo will play next month, they will play Togo twice, while for Senegal, they will play Namibia twice in October. Very interesting the way CAF set that one up, but I guess it is. I guess it's cool. But look, Senegal, I just want to say are one of the best teams in CAF, and not CONCACAF, but CAF, one of the best teams in CAF. And remember I spoke yesterday about if there is to be an African team to win a World Cup, definitely put Senegal up there. Big up to Mel. How are you doing, Mel? Mel, did you message me? Big up to Mel. Love you, Mel. Yeah. Definitely. Nice to see you. Say hi to your mom. All right? When Thriller said, hello, Miss Melanie, I thought you were saying hello, Miss Melina, the Arsenal fan that I actually collaborated with. Guys, make sure you go check out that video, man. That video is a fire collab, man. That's a fire collab with Miss Melina. So make sure you go check that one out. Miss Melina and I chopped it up. We spoke about her beloved Arsenal. And, you know, she gave her concerns, man. And it was a good chat. It was a really good chat. You see how the boy down looking all handsome and things? You see what I mean? It's all about presentation, guys. It's all about presentation, man. Thumbnail game on absolute fire. God damn. Let us keep it going, man. Let us keep it going. Let us go. Senegal was pretty unlucky in the 2018 World Cup. Yes. For your information, Senegal failed to qualify for the round of 16 based on yellow card accumulation, disciplinary points, which was quite weird. And it was because they picked up a yellow card in the last game, a yellow card that could have been avoided, pretty much. So we're going to keep it moving, man. Equatorial Guinea 1, Mauritania 0. And guys, I did take the time to watch all the highlights for these African games. I did not get a chance to watch the highlights for the European games as yet because they're not available on the UEFA website. But I'll make sure I check them out because I want to make sure I see all the goals. These goals, there's been great goals, man. I wish I could show you goals, guys, but yesterday I put you guys a little clip. You know, of the guy getting a red card. Bam. Copyright. Video blocked. I had to cut it out, though. I really had to cut it out. So, Thriller is asking, Dom, did you Photoshop Melina's image as well? Let's take a look. Let's go back and take a look at this, and I'll explain what I did. So, I took Melina's image from one of her thumbnails, right? I took that from one of her thumbnails, and then what I did, I Photoshopped my mic. I took my mic and I put it over on her side as well, so it could look like she's on the mic. You see what I mean? Which is pretty damn good. Listen, man, your boy Dom's doing his thing, man. It's all about just presentation, and I make sure for every single video that I put out, all, well, maybe not all. Some of them I don't. Some of them I really don't. But most of the videos, I make sure I put out a thumbnail. Some of them I just put my face because I'm lazy that day, or it works, so I just leave it like that. But yeah, like even that Van Dijk reaction, I'm gonna change that thumbnail a little later, but I'm gonna leave it like that for now though. But your boy Dom has been doing his thing. I've been putting out a lot of clips. Look for the clips coming as well. I have a few more clips from yesterday's episode to put out. It's just a strategy I've been using. and it's been working pretty damn good, man. Just want to put that out there. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting the clips. You guys are the real deal. Guys, we need 17 more likes to get to 100. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. We only an hour and a half in. We are doing well. We could be out of here within the next 45 minutes, which will be awesome for replay value. So let's go. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's not waste any more time. We did a lot today, though. We did a lot. We talked about Weston McKennie. We talked about Pele. We talked about the World Cup every 2 years. We talked about, what else we did talk about, man? CONMEBOL, CONCACAF, AFC. We talked about, what else did we talk about, man? A lot of things. A lot of things. So let's go. Let's continue. Let us continue. So let us go. Equatorial Guinea 1, Mauritania 0. For this game, Ivan Salvador, penalty in the 59th minute, game's only goal. Scrappy game from watching the highlights. Very, very scrappy. But they're in the group as Tunisia and Zambia. Group B, Equatorial Guinea pick up their first 3 points. They're third in the group. Mauritania, 2 losses in 2. They're in the bottom of the group. Zambia second. Tunisia on top the group. So for Equatorial Guinea in October, they will play Zambia. And for Mauritania, 2 games against the fellow Arabic team, Tunisia. It might get ugly here. It might get ugly. It might get ugly. I think Mauritania is Arabic. You could see the star and the moon, you know, Islamic country there. So let us go. Let us continue. Cape Verde 1, Nigeria 2. This was a close game, though. Cape Verde, bro. Listen, you guys, I don't know what to say about y'all, man. I really don't know what to say about y'all. Really don't know. You guys are playing games. You know, you're playing around. I don't know what type of own goal that was by Kenny Rocha Santos, who's a player that plays in, I could remember covering his transfer last season. But that was a good goal by Dylan Tavares in the 19th minute. Victor Osimhen with a scrappy goal in the 29th minute after the goalkeeper prevented an own goal, but Osimhen, Johnny on the spot, put it in the back of the net. Kenny Rocha Santos with an inadvertent back pass that beat his goalkeeper. God damn. If you guys go and watch the highlights for that's hilarious. I can't show it, though. I can't show it. I wish I could show it, but I can't show it, man. I really can't show it. I should show it, though. I should just show it for just like whatever, man. I'm showing it. I don't care. I'm showing it. Maybe I could show you guys a freeze frame or something. I think I'm going to show you guys a freeze frame, man. F it. I'm going to show you guys a freeze frame of the damn goal, so you guys could have some damn context. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to show you guys some freeze frame. Forget about FIFA and them blocking my damn videos all the damn time, man. Whatever. Whatever, man. Freeze frame. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Gotta do it. It's risky, but let's get it. Oh, that should not have played that much. But anyways, this is what happened right there. This is what happened. You guys taking a look at what happened right there? Look, this is what happened. This is what happened. Bam. The player kicked the ball back, and the ball went into the back of the net. And the goalkeeper dived, and he tried to put it out. And you could see him in the back of the net there. But it was a goal. Went over the line. Went over the line. It's very, very, very silly. So, yeah, that'll be it, though. That'll be it for that. Definitely be it for that, though. So, yeah, let's get back from that. I hope they don't pick that up and give me a copyright for that one. But they're not giving you a strike. It's just they blocked the video, but it's annoying, though. It's really annoying. It played for like a second or two, so hopefully they didn't pick it up. So, let's continue. Let's continue. I had to show you guys, man. You guys like videos. You guys like to see videos, you know what I'm saying? So, look, that own goal give Nigeria the win. Nigeria did not play that well in this game. Gotta say that, but a win is a win, man. Win is definitely a win. So Nigeria on top their group with 6 points. Liberia second with that win over Central African Republic. Cape Verde with their draw against Central African Republic third, and Central African Republic last in the group. In terms of their fixtures in October, Nigeria will play Central African Republic twice, while Liberia will face Cape Verde twice. And we're going to keep it moving, man. We got 3 more games to talk about. No more predictions for Africa this international break. I'll do that during the little off season. And I'll try to do like a prediction show for every confederation before the start. I'll make sure I do that and get it out. So, look, Burkina Faso won. This is the big result of the day, though. This is a huge result. Burkina Faso won. Algeria won. And judging from the highlights, and I was watching this game on my laptop while I was making thumbnails and things and switching over and switching here and there. This is a big... Burkina Faso looks good. And every single World Cup cycle, this team is always competing. I don't know what it is with Burkina Faso, but every World Cup cycle, they compete. We got to talk about Burkina Faso. And if you guys think I'm lying, if you think I'm lying, I'm not lying. Every year, every 4 years, they competed. 2014, they got really close. I think the 2014 was the closest they got, though. We could spend forever talking about that, but we won't. We really won't. I'm tempted to go deeper into it, but I'm not going to do that, though. I'm not going to do that. So, look, Burkina Faso won, Algeria won. Let's just touch on that game. Then we're going to keep the ball rolling here. Algeria, 18th minute goal by Sofiane Feghouli. That was a really good goal, man. Algeria looking good. I'm telling you, their team, it's stacked up, man. It is stacked up. Slimani, Baghdad Bounedjah. You have Riyad Mahrez, Yusuf Belaili, Said Ben Rama, Rami Ben Sayabayani. You have Benacer, Zerouki coming through. Zefani as well. Listen, Feghouli. The team, Issa Mandi, Jamel Ben Lamri. Listen, the team is so damn stacked. They're so damn stacked. Rashid Ghazal comes to mind. Jamal Belmadi has hordes of talent at his disposal. I'm disappointed that they didn't win this game against Burkina Faso. I am disappointed because I'm very bullish on Algeria's chances, though, of doing good things. And Algeria are like slowly becoming one of my favorite African teams because of just the way they play. Not because of Riyad Mahrez, he's my Man City player and all. It's just because, you know. But I'm telling you, this Burkina Faso team is gritty, man. Abdul Tapsoba with that goal in the 64th minute. Look, that was a good goal. The way they run up on the left flank, and I think that was Traore with that assist as well. Traore, who's currently at Shakhtar Donetsk with the assist, if I'm not mistaken. That was a really good ball into the box. Nobody picking up Tapsoba into the back of the net, man. Goal! And they held on. They look good. They look good. Just want to put it out there. Don't want to get too deeper into this fixture, but this group is a very interesting group because, look, we had Algeria smashing Djibouti 8-0. And then the Niger-Djibouti game was a good game as well. Burkina Faso, they did pick up a victory over Niger. And then Algeria and Burkina Faso joined. So Algeria currently on top of the group with 4 points. Burkina Faso, 4 points. Niger third with 3. Djibouti without a point with a -10 goal difference. So we're going to keep it moving. But before we do, the next fixtures for these teams. For Burkina Faso, they play Djibouti twice. It could get ugly. It could get really ugly in October. And for Algeria, of course, they play Niger twice. That one could get ugly as well. Maybe not as ugly as the other fixture, but yeah, I think we're going to get a lot of goals in Group A. Sudan 2, Guinea-Bissau 4. Another thriller, 6-goal thriller here. Did not watch this game, but I did look at the highlights. This is what I like. The third match day. Wait. Let me get this straight. Yeah, this is the third match day, but 2 games for No, the second match day, sorry, but there's been a lot of days. But it seems like teams are like tiring. You understand what I'm saying? The fatigue is actually kicking in where teams are rotating a lot and the quality is dropping off. The red list as well comes into mind. So that's why you see a lot of volatility in Africa right about now. So look, 4-2 win for Guinea-Bissau over Sudan. I did predict, I think I predicted, let me see what I predicted for this one. Guinea-Bissau, Sudan. I predicted a 1-1 draw. And for the game between Burkina Faso and Algeria, I predicted Algeria to win 3-1. So, look, didn't get my prediction right there, but it's fine. In this game, Piketty in the 8th minute for Guinea-Bissau. 39th minute again. Well, no. Frederick Mendy in the 11th minute. Piketty again in the 39th minute. And they were 3-0 up before Mohamed Abdelrahman Youssef scored in the 54th minute for Sudan. And then Mama Balde in the 82nd minute to make it 4-1. And then another goal by Mr. Youssef there to make it 4-2. Very, very entertaining stuff here in CAF for this match day. Match day 2. Match day 2 of the second round of World Cup qualifiers for Qatar 2022. We do have one more game to talk about, but before we do talk about these games, let's take a look at the group. Guinea-Bissau currently tops the group above Morocco and Guinea because their game was postponed, guys. That's the thing. Their game was postponed, so that's maybe that's not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons. And if you're wondering why was that game postponed, is because obviously of what went down. We know what went down. And there's been some crazy things going on, man. And there's a coup in Guinea. And I actually want to share something with y'all right now. I want to share the Moroccan team going to the airport and what they had to actually experience going to the airport there. So, yeah, I want to actually share that with you. So, look. Let me get you this thing. And I want to share with you this video. So, let me get the video for you. Let me get the video queued up. And share this little clip with you. I didn't watch the clip all the way through, just so that I could actually share the clip with you. All right? So, let us go. Let's just take a look at this clip right there, guys, and see what's going on there, or see what went on there in Guinea. I just actually closed out my my Safari thing there. I don't know why I did that, but it is what it is, man. Whatever. So look, let's take a look at this, guys. Let's take a look. That's what's going on there in Guinea. Let me see if I get some volume. You see the soldiers in the back of the vehicle there, unrest in the streets. Imagine you in the bus going to the airport and this is what you have to be dealing with. Wow. That is what the Algerian team bus had to go through. They had an escort. It's crazy, man. Crazy stuff. Get out of the road, people. God damn. I don't know why they're running behind the bus, you know. Not the bus, behind the thing. But yeah, that's it. That is it in terms of that. And yeah, just wanted to share that one with you guys, you know. Just wanted to slip that one in and talk about that before we move on. Because that's a big issue. That's a big issue that happened there. That game will be played at a later date. I'm pretty sure that will be postponed. But let's see. Let's see. We had a very dramatic international break though, where we had the thing happening in South America. We had the whole Western McKinney BS. We had the coup over in Ghana. We had Egyptian manager getting sacked. And I got to look around for more breaking news to find out what actually happened. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that like all day when I was prepping for the live stream. Guys, I prep for these live streams, just so you know. I make sure I prep for these live streams. I don't just come and go live. Hey, guys, I'm live. Yeah, let's talk. No, a lot of prepping goes into this. So appreciate the thing. Smash up the thumbs up button for the live stream. You know what I'm saying? Drop a super chat on the thing or something. Become a member of the channel. Keep supporting. Share the video. Keep supporting the thing, man. Do appreciate it. So look, Dom, you've become like a football journalist or correspondent. Yeah, I'm slowly going into a little bit of investigative journalism as well in terms of some of these things. I'm telling you, for reals, man, I am. I'm doing a lot of research, man. I want to keep building the thing, growing the thing some more. You see what I mean? But we have one more game. Angola 0, Libya 1. Big up to Libya, man. I got to give it to Libya. After what the country went through and everything, they're doing well in World Cup qualifiers. Imagine Libya had 2 wins in 2 games. Omar Al-Koja in the 43rd minute. God damn. And guys, there was a penalty today. I think that was the Tanzania game, the Tanzania-Madagascar game. There was a penalty as soon as there was kickoff. A penalty happened. Bam. Penalty. Big up to Highbury 10 as well, who says, Rich Squad, I love this dude. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Chase Athletics, appreciate that as well. Chase Athletics says, Morocco coach and ZH at Chelsea not seeing eye to eye. Yeah, we did touch on this one already, though. We did touch on that one. And I could also share something in terms of that with you guys before we move on to UEFA. We have one more confederation to touch on, go through some games and predict some matches for tomorrow. So we don't have all day. You know, I'm doing pretty well. It's late. But we could touch on that as well. Or maybe we won't. I don't think we're going to do that. We're not doing that. Or maybe we should. I don't know. Or maybe we should. But I think Morocco needs Hakim Ziyech, though. They definitely need Hakim Ziyech. So, look, let's just finish off this thing first. Libya 1, Angola 0. Libya on top the group ahead of Egypt, who just sacked their manager, or the coach, whatever you want to call it, who are second, Gabon are third, Angola are last. Big up to Libya. I got to give it to Libya, man. I really got to give it to Libya. 2 wins in 2. Knocking off Gabon coming from behind and knocking off Angola. Jesus. Oh, man. Libya are literally on fire. Could Libya possibly make it to the World Cup, guys? Yeah, who knows? The closest they've ever came to making it to the World Cup was back in 1986. And I think they were pipped by Morocco. The aforementioned Morocco, if I'm not mistaken. But you got to give it to this Libyan team who are mostly local-based players. If not all their players are based in Libya. And what that gives you is an element of surprise. That's something we spoke about yesterday, that element of surprise. But it would be crazy if a team like Libya actually qualifies for the World Cup, though. You see what I'm saying? But you got to give it to them, man. It has come as a surprise. But they're doing well. They're doing really, really well. In terms of their next games, for Libya, they will play Egypt. And I'm telling you this, if Egypt drop points in these games to Libya, who are the neighbors as well, oh my God. Whoa. That manager who will be in charge, or interim manager, whatever, definitely going to get sacked again. Definitely will get sacked. So in terms of who's in charge of this Libyan team, you may ask. It's a gentleman by the name of Javier Clemente, or Javier Clement. He is, well, it's Clemente. He's Spanish. He's 71 years old. So you learned something new today. I actually didn't know this because I didn't fancy Libya coming, you know what I mean, being top of the group after the September window. I actually analyzed 2 teams from this group, and those teams were Gabon and Egypt. So what Angola are doing right now is beyond mad. I just got to put it out there. It's beyond madness. But big up to them, though. Big up to them. Big up to them. I like that. I like to see new teams coming through and showing their dominance. So in terms of who these two teams play next, for Angola, they will play Gabon twice in October. And I just mentioned Libya will play Egypt. So guys, that will definitely do it for Africa. The whole thing between Morocco, the manager Vahid Halidhodzic and Hakim Ziyech, they're not seeing eye to eye. The coach is saying Ziyech is probably lazy or something, and Ziyech is saying the coach is a clown, he's lying and all of that nonsense. So yeah, we're not going to get into that though. We're really not going to get into that right about now. You see what I'm saying? We're really not going to get into that. So what we're going to be doing, guys, we're going to be moving on. Let's move it on, man. Let's move it on. You see what I'm saying? And let's move into Europe, where I have something fresh. Memphis Depay, the boy doing his damn thing, man. Definitely doing his damn thing. So we're going to go into UEFA right about now. So let's go. Lego, baby. Lego. UEFA. Streams winding down, baby. Winding down. Let me take a sip of my beer. All this time I only drink half a freaking bottle of beer. All right. Group A. Are we ready to go? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready to go, man? Are you ready? Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? You with me, right? Are you still with me? I hope you're with me. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Ooh. Listen. This channel have came a long way. I can't believe I could do things like that, man. Using a real camera and all, you know what I mean? Got this damn fancy mic set up and everything. Music in the background. Oh, man. Boy doing this goddamn thing. Enough tooting my own horn, though. Thank you very much, Highberry10, man. Appreciate that. $5 super chat for 2 beers. 2 beers, man. Listen, Highberry, you just paid for these beers. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. He says, Rich Squad, do you think an African team will do something in Qatar? I feel like they've underachieved. That's a great topic. That is a great topic. Has African teams underachieved at the World Cup? Yes. Yes, big time. Big time. They haven't done well. Haven't done well at all. African teams at the World Cup have been poor. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be Wikipedia searching African teams, African nations at the FIFA World Cup, right? Bam. And guys, I am like a certified typist as well. I don't know. I'm just tooting my horn right now. But I could type though. I could type. So apparently, Highberry doesn't want to leave Africa. He still want to talk about Africa. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be switching back. We're going to be switching back to Africa. Let's go. Let us go, man. You want to talk about Africa some more? Briefly? The man dropped the super chat. Of course, I have to. I have to talk about it. Okay, so these are the African countries that have qualified for the World Cup so far. Togo once, Angola once, Zaire once, now Congo DR, 1974. Senegal twice, South Africa 3 times, once as host, Ghana 3 times, Egypt 3 times, Ivory Coast 3 times, Algeria 4 times, Tunisia 5 times, Morocco 5 times, Nigeria 6 times, and Cameroon 7 times. And the reason why you don't see more African nations is because the African nations only had like 1 spot back in the day, and they had to really go through qualifiers in order to get one of those spots with another confederation, like an intercontinental playoff. And CAF said, no, we are boycotting World Cup qualifiers. Screw you guys. We need direct spots. We need direct spots. And maybe I'll have to do a video on the progression in Africa in terms of them getting 5 spots now. with an expanded World Cup format, of course. But the African teams have always underwhelmed, man. You look at the best results here for these teams. Cameroon, quarterfinal, right? Nigeria, round of 16. Morocco, round of 16. Tunisia, round 1. You see what I mean? Algeria, round of 16 in 2014. Ivory Coast, round 1. Egypt, round 1. Ghana, Luis Suarez, 2010, quarterfinals. South Africa, round 1. Senegal, quarterfinals back in 2002. And the rest, round 1. So the closest we've ever got to an African team in the semi-final was Ghana in 2010. They got us close. Very close. If it wasn't for Suarez, Asamoah Gyan missing that penalty and all, they would have qualified. They would have gone to the semis, and who knows what that Ghanaian team would have done. That was a good-ass Ghanaian team, man. They could have won the World Cup. That's the closest an African team has come to winning a World Cup, was that Ghanaian team. Cameroon in 1990, they did well. And I have to say that Senegalese team back in 2002 on debut with El Hadji Diouf and, you know what I'm saying, Oman Bink and all these guys. I think he did play. And the other guys, there's a guy that passed away the other day, Papa Diop. I don't think Oman Bink may have been Cameroon or whatever. I don't remember. Whatever, man. Aliou Cisse. That team did well. That team I thought was going to go far. But they have definitely underachieved. And we were talking about which African team could actually win it next year. Like from the teams who are looking good right now. And I think Algeria could do it. Senegal. And the other team I spoke about was Nigeria. Morocco, I don't know, man. They're looking kind of light. You see what I'm saying? Can't even say the manager's name properly. Vahid Khalid Hodzic. They're looking light. They're looking light. But thank you very much there, though, Highberry, for the super chat. Do appreciate that. See what I'm saying? Do appreciate the love. Do appreciate the support. So, what else we got? Thriller saying, I believe the African teams have all the skill and ability to win a World Cup. Perhaps they need adequate coaching and a solid manager to guide them. Maybe. There's a lot of mercenary type managers in Africa, you know, just looking for a job, looking for a payout as well. So, Shadrach Dorsey is asking, hey, Dom, do you believe if in 12 plus years Caribbean nations can be competitive against Mexico and South America, the real competition in the Americas, if they improve? I don't think so. No. They'll continue to struggle. The Nations League might help, but I don't see it, man. From judging from what we saw recently in the World Cup qualifiers, nah, it ain't happening. So, guys, we're going to switch and go back again. Let's go. Let's wind down today's stream. We're going to be talking about UEFA. Let's go, man. Let us go. Right back there. Back there again. Let us go. Group A. Portugal, Serbia, Luxembourg, Republic of Ireland, and Azerbaijan at the bottom. Before we get started, I have to say that the Republic of Ireland, man, good on you. You picked up a point. You picked up a point today against Serbia. Serbia, you guys are, I don't know. Don't come argue with me when I don't predict you to qualify for the World Cup. Please don't do it. Don't come argue with me. Don't do it. Because you got to win. You got to win these games. You got to win these games. So let's touch on this one, man. Let's touch on this one. My predictions for this match was, let me let you know. My prediction was, let me find that game first. 3-1 to Serbia, man. 3-1. 1-1. 1-1. Serbia scored all the goals in the game, too. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in the 20th minute. I didn't watch the highlights for these matches as yet, guys. I'm just reacting to the goal scorers and thing right now and just discussing the results. And Milinkovic, the Fiorentina man, an own goal in the 87th minute to gift Ireland a point. It's basically a gift. That's all it is. All it is a gift. See what I mean? All it is a gift. And we're going to move right on, man. We're going to move right on. We won't stay too long on this game. We will touch on the future fixtures just now, but we won't stay too long on this one. Portugal 3, Azerbaijan 0. I did predict a 3-1 win for Portugal. Bernardo Silva in the 26th minute, Andre Silva in the 31st, and Diego Jota in the 75th minute. Cristiano Ronaldo did not feature. I actually saw him back in Manchester with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer getting ready for the grand unveiling against Newcastle this weekend. Ronaldo is back in the Premier League, boys and girls. Ronaldo is back. It's going to be one hell of a season. And if you're following other leagues, especially League On, good luck. Good luck. Not going to be a lot of fun. But Premier League is where it's at, man. Just want to put that one out there. 3-1 prediction, 3-0 win. Big 3 points for Portugal. And this is what I expect from Portugal. Nothing else. Nothing else, man. On top of the group, 13 points right now. No losses. Same Serbia, no losses, but they are behind with 11 points. The key in this group, it's Serbia versus Portugal. Whoever drops points against a Luxembourg and Azerbaijan or Republic of Ireland are in problems, right? And then the big game coming up for sure. Big game coming up is this game right here. You see this game right here? Where's that? The last game in the group might be a final. Portugal versus Serbia. And that's coming in November. Guys, let me talk to y'all, right? Let me talk to y'all. Let me just talk. Wait. Hold up this music, man. Hold up the music and let me talk to y'all. Let me talk to y'all. Let me just talk to y'all just a couple seconds. Let me talk to you. If you think September was lit, if you think World Cup qualifiers daily in September was lit, wait until October and November. All right? I'm done. I just want to play with that thing, man. Pardon me. I just want to play with it. But if you think, listen, if you think it's good now, wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait up. Wait up. More to come. Definitely more to come. Let us go. Let us continue here. We have a lot more to talk about. Next games for these teams. Azerbaijan versus the Republic of Ireland next month. Luxembourg versus Serbia. Serbia versus Azerbaijan. Portugal versus Luxembourg. And those would be the games next month. So apparently it seems like Portugal are only playing once next month in qualifiers. Ooh, that's weird. That is weird. That is indeed weird. But they only have 3 games left, so it's not so weird. Some teams would only play 1 game in November, like a Luxembourg. You see? You see? And a Serbia. You see? So, yeah, man, it's winding down, man. Before you know it, we're going to know the 10 teams. We're going to know 10 teams from Europe that's going to make the cut. And I like that it's that way, because World Cup content is going to be relevant in December, in January, February, March, April, May, and June. God damn, you got to love it. You got to love it, man. But I want to just take some time to shout out all the people who are going to come and talk about the World Cup and not talk about World Cup qualifiers. A big shout outs to you guys, man. You guys are a bunch of mercenaries. Just want to put it out there. Just want to put it out there, man. You don't want to do the hard work, but when the final tournament comes around, you want to go and put out World Cup prediction videos. You freaking blood clip. Seriously. I'm fed up with these people on YouTube, man. I'm really fed up. Seriously. I'm fed up. Here's my World Cup predictions in the group stages. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but here's my predictions. Seriously, man. I'm seriously fed up. I'm fed up, bro. Seriously. Fed up with them. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Let us keep it moving, man. I'm seriously fed up. I'm fed up. Anyways, one of these days, I gotta do like an episode just sitting like over here in the cut, like. You know what I'm saying? Be like this. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, one of these days, man. One of these good days, you know what I'm saying? One of these days. Result of Portugal versus Serbia in November. It's a bit too early to talk about that. Bit too early. We're gonna move on. Let's go. Do I have anything to share with you in terms of UEFA? Any little golden nuggets? Probably. Let me get my my little folder down here. Let me see what I got for you. I'm pretty sure I have some things for you. Yeah, I do. But I'll share it with you pretty soon, though. Pretty soon when I get to them. When it's relevant. When it's relevant, I have a few for you. So if I don't, please remind me. Hey, Dom, where's the things that you promised? Let's move on, man. Spain, their group. Sweden, let's just touch on that. There weren't any. I don't think there were games. Yeah, there weren't any games. We talked about those already. Spain on top of the group with 10 points. Sweden second with 9. 2 games in hand. Kosovo third with 4 points. Yeah, there was some games in this group. Now you say Kosovo, I kind of remembered. I don't think so. No, whatever. Confusing myself. Greece fourth. Georgia fifth. I could remember watching some highlights. That's why. So we go down here and we see what's going on. The games are actually coming up tomorrow. It's tomorrow. That's why we have game. We'll talk about these in terms of the predictions. So we'll get back to this group. But Spain versus Sweden is the big matchup in this group. So look for that one. We don't have anything from Group C as well, but we will also be talking about fixtures coming up tomorrow from Group C. Let me just check my notes. Yep, we have Group B, Group C, E, I, and J coming up tomorrow. So that's what's going to be covered in terms of the prediction section. So the stream is winding down, but it'll be similar to last night's length. 2 hours, about 45 minutes. You know what I mean? I tried to make the stream shorter. I just can't, man. I just can't. I really can't. You see what I mean? I can't. Italy on top of the group, 11 points. And to talk about Italy, guys, Italy have gone 36 games without losing, which is a world record. And interestingly, they haven't lost a home game since their striker, Mose Ken, was born. And Mose Ken, I think, was born in 2003. This is absolutely nuts. This is nuts. Big up to the Italian team. Jesus Christ. I think Mose Ken was born in 2000. Yeah, he was born in the year 2000. They haven't lost a game since the year 2000. Lord, man. Jeez. At home, I should say. They haven't lost a home game at home. Lost a home game at home. They haven't lost a game at home. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts when you think about it, right? So that's a little golden nugget for you right there. Little golden nugget for you. So we're going to keep it moving, though. Switzerland, 7 points. Second, Bulgaria, 5 points. Northern Ireland, 4 points. Lithuania without a point. We'll talk about these games pretty soon, but we're going to keep it going. Group D. We had games from Group D. France currently on top of the group, leading by a big stretch. 12 points. 7-point gap between them and Ukraine, who have been drawing all their games. Finland have played 4 matches. They have 5 points as well. Bosnia-Herzegovina, 4 matches, 3 points. Kazakhstan, 3 points. This group is very tight. This is a tight group, man. Very tight. So in terms of the predictions for these matches, let me get my predictions and what I made. I predicted Bosnia to beat Kazakhstan 2-1, but the game ended in a draw. And this is where teams are effing up, guys. This is where teams are really effing up. These games you're supposed to win, you're going to pick up a draw against Kazakhstan. You see what I'm saying? So we have Kuat in the 52nd minute. Pjanic from the penalty spot in the 74th. Menalo in the 86th. And Zenut Dinov in the 95th. So last minute thing. Just like they did against Ukraine by the boy Valiulin. Scoring a brace there. Kazakhstan are very progressive. They're a very progressive nation. A big country. Former Soviet nation as well. Big country bordering Asia and Europe. They could be in the AFC as well. I think they might actually perform better in the AFC. But because they want to be progressive, they want to play more competitive games that will in turn better them. They are in Europe. They are in Europe. Big point, and I have to say, big opportunity missed for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Talk about Bosnia and Herzegovina. I have something for you guys on the Bosnian national team where goalkeeper Asmir Begovic has recently come out and talked about the Bosnian Football Federation, right? And I read from his Twitter. Correct. Led by criminals, Vico, Miske, Petev, a band of agents. Instead of being a football team united in the country, we have become an eBay page to fill the pockets of criminals. Ito Vam, Asmir Begovic, on the state of Bosnian Football Federation, the corrupt state of Bosnian football. So if there's any Bosnians in here right now, you guys are, I don't know, man. This was a big opportunity to pick up some 3 points, and you missed it. You missed it big time. Bosnia would have gone up to 6 points ahead of Ukraine, ahead of Finland, and put themselves in a prime position for that playoff spot. In terms of the playoff spot, though, we haven't really been touching on the Nations League overall rankings. You see what I mean? So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be touching on that right now. The UEFA Nations League overall rankings in terms of the teams that could get in via that route, right? That is something we also have to note. We really got to note that one. But I have to actually get it from the UEFA, the World Cup qualifying. So yeah, let me get that from the World Cup qualifying section, and just to touch on that right now. So the Nations League overall rankings, only for teams that top their group, man. So right about now, Wales and Austria are currently in those spots because Austria aren't doing too well. Wales doing okay, but those are the two teams currently going through to the playoffs via that route. France has a backdoor, Belgium, Italy, and Spain, if they place outside the top two teams in their respective groups. So just note that. Just note that. I'm giving you guys some good information. If you didn't know, now you know. The Czech Republic also has access to that route, but they're currently not in that spot because I think they're in the same group as Wales. So Wales, outside the top two, are pipping them to that spot. So we go down to Group E, and you see what I'm saying. The Czech Republic are actually second, but Wales have 2 games in hand. So this place may just fall into the hands of the Czech Republic, if you understand what I'm saying, because they will drop out the top 2 and they will benefit because they are ranked 19th, just above Hungary in terms of the Nations League backdoor. So the teams most likely to benefit from this route, it's Wales, Austria, the Czech Republic, and Hungary. Slovenia has a chance, Montenegro, Albania as well, but these teams are actually lower down. Gibraltar, who does fall in, they cannot finish. The team cannot finish in the top 2 of their qualifying group and may only advance via the playoffs as one of the best Nations League group winners, but they are way down. So Gibraltar, I don't think they're going to get that at all. They're really not going to get that. So look, man, look. It's complicated, but it makes sense. I like that they do it. They're trying to cushion some teams. A little parachute for some teams. And we'll see teams like Austria, who has been lackluster, actually benefiting from that. Maybe a Czech Republic or Hungary. I hope it's not Hungary, though. Hungary don't deserve to be at the World Cup for how they've been behaving, man. The crowd have not been behaving. I know it's not supposed to reflect on the football team, but the football team's supposed to come out and say something about that too. And say, hey, man, we don't endorse that. I'm sorry. I don't know if they did. I really don't know if they did, and I didn't check the Hungarian Twitter or anything. I didn't. I got to do that. If anybody know anything about that, let me know. So, look, let's touch on the other game in this group, man. France 2, Finland 0. Big win for France. They have broken their jinx. They went 5 games, 5 draws. Antoine Griezmann, the man who has gone back to Atletico Madrid from FC Barcelona after a failed 100 million euro move to the Blaugrana. Griezmann scored in the 25th and 53rd minute to give Le Bleu a well-needed win. They needed this to boost their confidence big time. Didier Deschamps was, coming under a little scrutiny there, but they'll be okay. They're on top of the group, and it looks like smooth sailing all the way to the World Cup. I don't know if it's going to be smooth sailing at the World Cup, but they did well to pick up that win. I actually predicted a draw, though. I actually predicted a draw. So we're going to move right on, and we're going to move on to Group F. But before we do, you got to say hi to the people in the chat. How's everybody doing, man? Guys, have you smashed the thumbs up button? We need 10 more thumbs up to get to 100, though. We need 10 more. And I'm pretty sure there's 10 more. Big up to Tom Ford in the house. Nice to see you. Johnny Longs as well. Nice to see you. Big up to Moderate Mapper. 80 Booth. Big up to you. Big up to all you guys in here, man. Shout out Dorsey. Online school has broken the shit out of me. Football Kings, man. How are you? Yo. The Asian Sensational. How are you doing? Everybody who's making comments right now. EFJ. Anthony Acosta, if you're still in here. Robert Robinson. Desu Suki. Everybody in here, man. Even if you're not saying nothing and you're just listening along to the thing, big up to you. Big up to you. I could see you nodding your head right now. I could see you smiling. Thanks for tuning in. Dave Valensky, man. Oh, I missed 2 of your... Whoa! Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. I'm scrolling up right now. Man, goddamn. How did I do that, man? Shoots. Anyways, I'll get him, man. Don't worry yourself. I'll get him. So what I'm going to do right now, let me just go. Let me find the super chat so I could actually read what Valensky says, man. Well, I actually it says 1 here. Oh, you said I missed the... Let me see something. Let me see what you're saying. You said you missed 2 of my super chats. I did. Oh, I missed the super chat from yesterday, did I? Did I miss the super chat from yesterday when you said oh no. Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. You said $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. You said 4 years is perfect. You just know it's all about the money for FIFA. Thank you very much there, Dave. I appreciate your generous donations to the channel. Sorry, I do apologize. You gotta be a man, and you have to actually admit when you're wrong, and you have to say sorry. You see what I'm saying? You gotta just say sorry, man. And I'm sorry, Dave. I am really, really sorry. So 4 years is perfect, but you just know it's all about money. Exactly. We don't need the World Cup every 2 years, but I think it might happen. They're just planting a seed to just announce it sooner rather than later. But we will get the 48-team World Cup in 2026. It may be after maybe the 2026 cycle. 48 teams as well, every 2 years. Oh my God, that's a lot. But Dave Valensky again, who asked, do you think that Poland would have a better chance of beating England this time around with Robert Lewandowski, and it's a home game for Poland? Listen, Dave Valensky, listen. This is what I have to say about that. Poland coach Paulo Sousa, ahead of the game against England, he said, "We want to compete against the best, but no, we don't have the same level as England. If they lose a player, they have 2 or 3 of the same level. Here in Poland, it's only Robert." That answers that question. I think Poland could get a draw. But if we learn anything from this England team, who has won all of their games so far, 5 in 5, they're stacked, man. And Paulo Sousa is right. This team has so many right backs that they have to play Trent Alexander-Arnold in the midfield. Trippier at left back. They don't even know what to do with the players anymore. They don't know. You have Declan Rice scoring goals. You have Henderson on the bench. You have Rashford injured. Sancho injured as well. You see what I'm saying? They don't even know. Listen, they're just playing around with it. They're playing FIFA with it. They call it Patrick Bamford. They're playing around. They have like a whole lot of quality goalkeepers. They even give a start to a championship goalkeeper, Sam Johnston. Like, come on. They're playing games with the group. And I do fancy. Let me see what I got for my prediction here. Dave, my prediction for this is a 2-1 win for England. I'm giving you an early prediction just because you asked and you dropped the super chat. 2-1 win for England. It's not going to be easy. I think the last time these two teams met was the game where freaking John Stones was all over the place, right? Let's go down to this group and see what's going on. That's when John Stones gave away the goal. I think that was it. England versus Poland. Yeah, right there. And Maguire came back and scored. Yep, that was that game. Jakob Moda with the goal. Maguire. I'm going for another 2-1. I'm going for another 2-1. England are very good, man. They're very good. Look at what they've been doing over the past couple international tournaments. So you got to give it to England. But we're going to go back up. Let's not jump the gun. Let's please not jump the gun. Group E, even though we won't be touching any Group E games until we get to the prediction part. But Belgium are currently on top of that group, 13 points. I think they will qualify directly. The Czech Republic, 7 points. Wales, 6 points. And right now, both the Czech Republic and Wales are in the playoffs. Wales via the Nations League route, as we just discussed. Belarus, 4th, and Estonia, 5th. But thanks again there, Dave, man. Appreciate it. So, look. Let us continue. We'll get to this group just now. Big group, man. Big group. This team, I don't know what it is. I'm in love with this team, man. Denmark. They have shot to the top of the power rankings in terms of the teams qualifying for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. They have gone ahead of Brazil as well. They have gone ahead of Brazil, in my opinion, after that F up in Brazil with the whole COVID thing, in my opinion. Look, they say Brazil could lose that game, by the way. That's what I've been hearing. Don't know the whole reasoning behind it, but yeah, I guess it's because the Brazil authorities stopped the game. Interruption, like you stop the game, you lose the game. Denmark, 6-6, 22 goals scored, none conceded. Wow. Absolutely wow. Denmark, you beauty. Oh, man. Jeez. 18 points. They will qualify next month. I've been calling it. They are going to qualify next month. They have 4 more matches against these other bum teams in the group, and they're going to knock them all off. I thought that Israel were going to do something, but if you guys think the scoreline isn't real, it's real. It's real. It's real. Get it? Denmark 5, Israel 0. Paulsen. Tapping. Rebound, 28 minute. Kja, header, 31st minute. Skov Olsen, 41st. Delaney in the act, 58. Cornelius coming off the bench, 91st minute. Everybody's scoring. Defenders, midfielders, the attackers, backup brigade off the bench. This team can't stop winning, man. This team cannot stop winning. You see what I mean? Wow. Denmark, man. Denmark. And if you guys really do your homework, in terms of competitive fixtures, Denmark has been very good since 2016, even when Age Hairada was in charge of the team. And I like how they just transitioned with Kasper Hjulmand from Hairada to Kasper Hjulmand, and still smooth transition, man. I could remember one time I played with Denmark in FIFA career mode, and I think I won the World Cup. They were so good. So much potential in that country, man. I'm telling you. And I like what they've been doing as well. I gotta give it to them. Because if you look at the lineup, right? Quality lineup. Voss and Mæhle, quality players. We know that. Joachim Andersen. You could either use Andersen, and look at where Christensen played in the mid. Oh, what the hell? What is going on here? Heiberg, Delaney, all top quality players. Damsgaard. I'll take Damsgaard at City. Nippon, you were asking that the other day. I'll take Damsgaard at City. This player is the one who really pulled the strings today. We know how good Skov Olsen is, and we know how determined Yusuf Poulsen is. You know what I'm saying? Where there's lack of talent, I think he makes up for determination. Yusuf Poulsen. What a player. Israel, I don't know what happened to y'all, but you guys were absolutely on fire, man. You guys were on fire. But it seems like maybe you're distracted by the start of Rosh Hashanah or something, because I don't know what happened out there. You feel me? And guys, by the way, the Israeli team is mixed with a blend of Jewish and Islamic players as well. Just want to put that out there. But this was a horrible display by a team that I thought was actually looking very progressive. Zahavi was putting them in for fun. Salomon was putting them in for fun. You see, Munas, the ball was scoring them for fun. They were looking good. But the goalkeeper, Marciano, just kept picking the ball out the back of the net, man. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. But, yeah, actually, I know what happened. Denmark happened. Denmark happened. And when I talk about the depth, man, when I talk about the depth, look at the substitutions for Denmark, right? Let's just take a look at the substitution and you see what I'm talking about. Stryger Larsen on, right? We know Stryger, very good over on the right. This player is a youngster, Mohamed Darami. This is a youngster that came on. Young black kid. Just put it out there. So, you know what I'm talking about. Came on, no picture there. And if you look, Norgard, Christian Norgard, quality in the midfield as well for Heiberg. Damsgaard off, Jonas Wind on, who scored the winner in the last game. Andreas Cornelius on for Voss. So it's just quality after quality after quality players. Denmark, pack your blood cleat bags, you're going to the World Cup. Just want to put it out there. You're going to the World Cup. And I think you're going to do well as well at the World Cup. That's one team. Let me write them down. Denmark. You're on the list. 32 team. Thank you very much. And big up to Adrian KB. Yes, I now remember the commentator was saying that Darami just got transferred to Ajax from Copenhagen. So that's a lot of talent, man. That's a lot of talent, man. Appreciate it. Big up to Nishu in the house who says, I just saw Nigeria, Cape Verde highlights. I'm Nigerian and I have to say I don't know what I just witnessed because that definitely wasn't a football match. Cape Verde literally gifted us 3 points. Yeah, we were looking at that goal as well, man. Stanic Daniel. Denmark is just an average team. Stop the BS about it being a top team. Stanic, bro, with all due respect, relax. Nice to have you in here. Relax. Big up to Mads from Denmark, who says big up from Denmark, Dominic. All right, Stanich Daniel, just chill. All right, thank you for being a subscriber to the channel and all, but just chill out, bro. Just chill out. Let them have their shine. You see what I'm saying? You need to just relax. You're being a hater right now. Stop being a hater. Stop being a hater. Everyone in the damn qualifiers have conceded a goal. All the teams. All the teams except El Salvador and Denmark right now. Who else haven't conceded? Panama haven't conceded as well. That comes to mind. And maybe one or two teams in Africa. You see what I'm saying? Maybe one or two teams in Africa. No Camo. Bro, give me a reaction on Asia Group A. Bro, you're going to have to go back. I actually did not even talk about the groups, though. I didn't even talk about where the teams are in the groups. I didn't do it. I really didn't do it. I actually forgot to talk about the groups in Asia. But it's still early. I actually did, though. I think I did briefly. I don't even think I did. But it is what it is, though. I'm actually going to do that for you since I didn't do it. So just to be, thorough, let's just do a quick recap of the Asian groups while we're in Europe. Group A, Iran on top with 6 points. South Korea second with 4 points. UAE third with 2 points. Iraq fourth with 1 point. Lebanon fifth with 1 point. Syria at the bottom with 1 point. In Group B, Australia on top with 6 points. Saudi Arabia second with 6. Japan third. I did talk about the groups. I did talk about the groups, but I'm going to do it for you. Oman fourth with 3 points. Japan has 3 points as well. Vietnam without a point in fifth. And China sixth without a point. Okay. All right. Happy now? You happy now? Are you happy now? Yeah, South Korea have not conceded as well. A few teams have not conceded goals. But just want to touch on that. I don't think Australia didn't concede, right, in their first game, did they? Can't even remember. But we're going to move. We're going to keep moving. Big up to Denmark. Big up to Denmark, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So, look, when somebody come and make a comment and it just doesn't make sense, you could always spot a hater. Always. Let's go. This is the most disappointing result I've seen. Scotland 1, Austria 0. Big up to Scotland, though, for picking up the win. But this was I didn't expect it to end like this. I really didn't. In terms of my prediction, I did predict Denmark to beat Israel 2-0. They did much better and beat them 5-0. I predicted a 1-1 draw here. Lyndon Dykes with the penalty. Back-to-back goals. He scored in back-to-back games. 1-0 to Scotland. Did not watch this game. Didn't watch the highlights, so I don't really know what went down. But come on, Franco Foda and Austria. You guys are playing like bums right now. But they do have that Nations League cushion, so we always have to remember that. They will go into the playoffs, even if they place outside the top two, because they're ranked 18th, just behind Wales in the UEFA Nations League overall rankings for group winners. And the only teams above them and Wales are Spain, Italy, Belgium, and France, who will get one of those who will get a direct spot or a playoff spot for sure, without a doubt. So we're going to keep it moving, though. We're going to keep it moving. The next game in this group, we got a lot to talk about still, man. But I'll just be running through my predictions, though. When it comes to the predictions, I won't take forever. Faroe Islands picking up their first win of World Cup qualifiers. 2, Moldova 1. We had Ulsan in the 68th, Vansdal in the 72nd, and Milinciano in the 84th minute with the consolation goal for Moldova. I did predict a 2-2 draw for this one, but Faroe Islands, they take the spoils. So just to touch on the games that's coming up next month in this group. Group F, one of the best groups in Europe right now. October. We have games coming up in October. That's it for the September matches. Scotland versus Israel is a big one. There's a battle for the playoff spot. Faroe Islands versus Austria and Moldova versus Denmark could get really, really ugly, man. Because guess what happened? Denmark beat Moldova 8-0 the last time they played them. And people are talking about Denmark look average. Like, come on, man. Come on. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on. So Scotland are currently in second place in the group. 11 points. 1 point ahead of Israel. So Scotland could be looking at that playoff spot. Austria could be looking at taking that spot via the Nations League. Israel, bro, you guys gotta pick up wins. And the key to Israel getting to the playoffs is beating Scotland, Austria, Faroe Islands, or Moldova, because they're not coming close to touching Denmark. So we're gonna move on to the next group. This is the next very, very exciting group. And we had a big game today between the Netherlands and Turkey. And look, if you look at the table very closely though, the Netherlands are on the same points as Norway. Norway are creeping up, man. Norway are creeping up. Norway are creeping up with Erling Haaland and Odegaard and them boys, man. They're creeping up, man. Do not take your eyes off Norway with the similar record as the Netherlands, but the Netherlands with a far superior goal difference. That's might come into play later. But look at Turkey. They just went from top of the pile to third. I am actually scared for Sinil Gunesh. I think he's going to actually get sacked. I actually think he's going to get sacked soon. After placing dead last at the Euros, to go from first in the group, beating Netherlands in the opening game, to dropping points to Latvia. I think they dropped points to Montenegro as well. Listen, man, Turkey. Oh man, you guys are very, very disappointing right now. Seriously, disappointing display. Look at how they started. 4-2 against the Netherlands, right? You go down 3-0 against Norway. I was like, God damn, what is happening here? But then that 3-3 against Latvia, it didn't really make any sense. I was like, what? And they did it at home. Maybe I'm underestimating Latvia. And then 2-2 against Montenegro. This window. And then you're going to go from that. You did beat Gibraltar, of course that's going to happen. But then you go from that to losing 6-1 to the Netherlands, who's been struggling. Oh, man, Davy Klaassen. He couldn't wait. First minute of the game, bang into the back of the net. Yay, goal. Do you want more? Memphis Depay. Hat-trick. 16th minute, 38th minute. Penalty, 54th minute. Hat-trick, baby. Give me the ball. Sign my name. Let me keep that in the freaking cabinet. Keepsake. Till off the bench. I think Till came off the bench if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, definitely. Till came off the bench. Good goal. Daniel Malen off the bench. Good goal. Listen, Malen, the way he put that away, the man mean business, man. Listen, the Dutch are looking good, but Norway. Norway are gonna get ahead of the Dutch, right? But nah, man, this one is very, listen, this one is very, 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 listen, you see the negativity right now, Daniel, bro. You know, I don't need it, bro. I don't need it. I'm gonna give you a timeout, bro. That's a warning for you. Next time you come back with the nonsense, you're out of here for good, bro. I don't care. Right about now, you're disrupting the thing. You're disrupting the whole vibe. You're disrupting the vibe. That's why I make these subscribers only in the chat. You're disrupting the vibe, bro. I just want to put it out there. Don't come here with the negativity. It's late. It's 11:34. I'm putting in the work, talking about these World Cup qualifiers in one whole video every day for the last week, and you come in here with the bullshit. Boy, don't make me do a ring, you know, the ring, and walk out the freaking screen and deal with you. And that's not a threat. That is not a threat. I'm not supposed to threaten people. Chill. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Let us keep it moving. Turkey, bro, I don't know what y'all did, but that was horrible. Chagla Soyuncu got sent off in the game. 44th minute in the game for that penalty. Listen, no, I don't think he got sent off for the when the penalty happened, though, because the penalty was a 38-minute. But he got sent off, man. What has happened to Soyuncu, I don't even know. He's been horrible for Leicester City. Back passes, gifting goals, bad tackling, giving away penalties, and he's doing the same for Turkey. He's doing the same for Turkey. Big up to Value in the house. Big up to Thriller from Manila, EFJ, Dave Valensky, Moderate, Mappa, Johnny Longs. All of you guys are freaking champs. But Klaassen, man, 54 seconds into the game. As you can see right there. But Soyuncu has been really, really bad, though. But big win for the Dutch. Still a lot of work to do for Louis van Gaal and Danny Blind. Lot of big names on the bench, man. The think tank is huge. They would need it. They would need it because they would need it to keep off Norway. Look at Norway. Look at Norway. Norway are doing their thing. Norway are doing their thing. And I have to say that Montenegro, you missed an opportunity, in my opinion, to pick up points here. You missed an opportunity to pick up points at home against Latvia. But also, listen, I've been talking bad about Latvia. We got to give Latvia some credit, man. Latvia have picked up points off, you know what I mean? Like Montenegro have picked points off Turkey. They're doing good. That's not bad. That's not bad for the team that, you know, everyone thought's going to get beat up in this group. That is not bad at all. But Montenegro, you got to do a lot better than that, man. Seriously. You got to do a lot better. You got to do a lot better than that. This is a game that was there for the taking. And, you know what I'm saying, you needed to pick up the 3 points here. So, yeah, not much more to add on this one. But Montenegro, 8 points. You would have gone to 10. You would have stayed close to the pack. But you're drifting, bro. You're drifting. But with Turkey in the group, there is hope. And Montenegro also have a UEFA Nations League backdoor. But they are behind Hungary and Slovenia. Behind Czech Republic, Austria, and Wales. They're not getting that spot. They're really not getting that spot. So look. We have one more game to talk about here in this group. Gibraltar versus Norway. My prediction, though, for these games, 1-1, no, that's the wrong group. 2-0 to Montenegro over Latvia. Norway to beat Gibraltar 3-0, and the Dutch and Turkey to play to a 2-2 draw. That didn't happen, man. That didn't happen. But Norway 5, Gibraltar 1, at least. Gibraltar scored a goal, but we had some big score lines today. Norway, the Dutch, Denmark, banging in a lot of goals. That's what we like to see. Tortsveld in the 23rd minute. Oh, man, I didn't even notice. I didn't watch this game, obviously. There were 10 games playing at the same damn time. You can't watch all. I only have like 4 different screens I could use, and if I come downstairs, I might be able to watch about 6 games at the same time. But that's a little overkill, though. Haaland with the hat-trick. Sørloth with the goal. This is the thing about Norway, where they could get into the World Cup. Erling Haaland, he's the key. This man is a freak of nature. Steich with the only goal scored for Gibraltar. So big up to Value, man, for dropping a $4.99 super chat here. $7.99, sorry. Australian super chat. I'm off work, Dom. I just wanted to buy you a drink before you go to bed. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Cheers. Cheers, man. Cheers. That's what super chats are, guys. Super chats, super stickers is like buying me a beer. Tomorrow is my Friday as well, so I love to drink beers on Fridays. Big up to the boy Strasbourg, Steve in the house. Hey, now I'm sorry I'm late, bro. Just got done live streaming with Halftime TV. That's awesome, man. That's awesome that you're doing collaborations already and things, and you just started your YouTube journey. Big up to Strasbourg, Steve, supporter of the channel. You know, subscriber turned YouTuber. So I will be helping Steve out a lot in terms of giving him the right advice and, you know, collaborations and things in the future. Steve, yeah, Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining. No big deal. No biggie. No biggie, bro. No biggie. No biggie. So look, appreciate it, guys. 103 thumbs up. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. We're 2 hours 49 minutes in. Didn't expect to be here this long, but man, yeah. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know, you guys know I love you guys. That's why I'm here. I love my wife more, but I love you guys as well. Okay? All right? All right, please. All right. Okay, let me go back. Let me stop playing around with y'all. Let me stop playing around with your emotions there. Anyways, let's go. Let us go. We got more work to do. Big win for Norway. We are winding down. Only one more group left to talk about before we get into predictions, right? So the last group that we got to touch on is Group H. But this group is crazy. Group G is crazy right now. Group H, Croatia on top of the group, 13 points. But Russia, neck to neck, 13 points. Slovakia, 9 points. Slovenia, 7 points. Malta with 4. And Cyprus with 4. In terms of my predictions for the games that were played today, my predictions: Russia to beat Malta 2-0. Slovakia to beat Cyprus 1-0. And Croatia to beat Slovenia 2-1. What we had in terms of results: Croatia did beat Slovenia. You know what I'm saying? I told you guys, once Croatia are at home, you ain't got to worry too much about Hrvatska. You ain't got to worry about Vatreni. Marko Livaja with his first competitive start for the team, first international goal to put in that rebound in the 33rd minute. Mario Pasalic in the 66th minute, and Nikola Vlasic, the new West Ham United man, in the 94th, to give the Croatians a very convincing victory at home against Jan Oblak, Matjas Kek, and the Slovenes. Yeah, big up to Matjas Kek. He managed in Croatia before, so it's like a homecoming a little bit for him. So look, man, look. Not much more to add on this game. I'm not even gonna go in depth in terms of this prediction, this reaction. The Croatian fans haven't really been showing me a lot of love these days in terms of my when I talk about their matches. I'm just joking, guys. But big up to all the Croatian fans, man. Appreciate y'all. When the World Cup comes around, they're gonna come out in their numbers. But the Croatian team, it's shaping up nice. Rotation there with Barisic coming in for young Bona Sosa. And Livaja coming into the team. Kramaric moving up a little further or dropping back a little bit behind. But Kramaric needs to step up, though. He hasn't scored in about 12 matches. But the talisman for this team, Ivan Perisic right now. Ivan Perisic, still going strong. My favorite Croatian player. It's kind of weird not seeing Luka Modric in the team. I think he's probably taken some time off. Or I don't know the full extent of why he's not in. But big up to the boy Mislav Orsic as well. You see, picked up the assists. You get these guys involved more, and big things, big things. Croatia could just qualify directly like they did for the 2002 World Cup. The only time they ever qualified directly. Look, I'm surprised that no team actually bought Mislav Orsic. I would have loved to see Orsic in the Premier League. Orsic is a hell of a player, man. So big up to the boy Mislav. If you're watching this, Mislav, I'm a big fan of you. Big fan. Big fan. So Aaron Lewinter is saying camera game is giving me feelings. Hilarious. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Bada bing. Haha. No really time to make fun of us. Anyways, let's keep it going. We won't stay too long on this one at all. Steve is saying I really like Perisic. Let's keep it going. So we have another game here in this group. And 2 more games actually. Slovakia, Cyprus. How did this one end? This one ended 2-0 to Slovakia. In this match, Schranz in the 55th and Koscielnik in the 77th. These are not players I'm familiar with, but of course with all these games playing in this international break, a lot of rotation necessary. Cyprus have not been good this window at all. They looked good previously, but they have lost all 3 games. all 3 games in this current international break. And let's just reiterate those losses. 2-0 against Slovakia, 2-0 against Russia, and they even lost 3-0 to Malta. What has happened to Cyprus, man? After beating Slovenia 1-0, narrowly losing to Croatia and picking up a 0-0 draw against Slovakia. I don't know what happened to this team, but they have absolutely done a Sheffield United. They have capitulated. So that is it for Group H. Croatia and Russia leading the charge, but I haven't talked about the Russian game yet. So let's just touch on that one before we do move on, man. I almost forgot you, Russia. Russia 2, Malta 0. Smolov in the 10th minute and Bakayev in the 84th. And it's nice to see Smolov on the score sheet and playing for Russia because he had so much potential back in 2018, but really flopped hard at the World Cup, though. It was guys like Golovin and Cheryshev that really came to, light at the 2018 World Cup, which was hosted by Russia. So we're going to move on, man. We got predictions to make. Just so you know, the World Cup preparation game, Luxembourg and Qatar played to a 1-1 draw after I predicted 2-1 win for Qatar. You could see it right there. 1-1 draw. And in this game, we had Borges Sanchez in the 31st minute and then El Amin in the 43rd for Qatar versus Luxembourg. Qatar are preparing for the World Cup, so they're playing games in Europe as well. So, yeah. What we're going to be doing, guys, is predicting the matches coming up tomorrow. Predicting the games. Do I have any golden nuggets to share with you guys? Yeah, I had a few more, but I could save those. I have actually a good one to share with y'all. And I will talk about that when we get to England, right? But let me just share it with you before I forget, right? England have made 11 changes, right, to their starting 11 from the game that beat Hungary when they played Andorra. And it's the first time the men's national side has named a completely different starting 11 from their last match since June 1982 in a friendly against Finland. You talk about refresh. And it goes back to what Paulo Sousa was saying. Good players in every position. You could rotate and the team is still very good. While for Poland, there's only Robert Lewandowski. So, guys, the stream is about to wind down. We're going to just give some predictions. I'm going to give my predictions. I won't be looking too much into your predictions right now, guys, because it's almost 12 o'clock and I'm strapped for time. Really, really strapped for time. Got to wake up at 4:45 tomorrow morning to go to work as well. So between now and then, I only got 4 hours to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I got to also make a few clips as well for the major things that we touched on in the video. So the work, man, the work just continues and continues and continues. Never ending work, man. Never ending work. But, it pays off. We're 20 more away from hitting 46,000 subs. That's a very, very good achievement. Not a lot of people actually get to even 1,000 subs on their YouTube journey. And 10,000 subs too. To get to 46 is a big achievement. The goal is to get to 50 by Christmas. Let's see how that one works. I don't know. 4,000 in what? October, November, December. 4,000 in 3.5 months. Yeah, 4,000 in about 4 months. Yeah, we could do it. I'm not a thug then on one of them channels that bring in subscribers for fun or anything, but I try. Big up to everybody who chose to subscribe to this channel, though. Bringing you a lot of value. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. You gotta give it to me, man. I'm trying. So we're gonna go back up to Group B and we're gonna do some predictions before we head on out of here. So as I said, I won't be actually going too deep. Big up to Mike, bro. Mike, big up to you, bro. Big up to you, Mike. Love to see you in here. Mike and I would be here live on Thursday to talk Premier League. What I'm going to be doing when I go to work tomorrow is to prep that live stream so that I'm ready for when we start. So let's go to Group B. and predict tomorrow's matches. You see, Spain and Sweden are fighting for this group. Sweden do have 2 games in hand. And we talk about Kosovo versus Spain. Kosovo picked up their first World Cup qualifiers victory against Georgia in their last game. So congratulations to Kosovo. I failed to mention that one. But in this game, man, I'm predicting Spain to win the game 3-1. We know Sweden beat Spain 2-1 in their last game, and they have to bounce back here. So I don't think we're going to see an upset here by Kosovo. So I'm going to go for Spain to win 3-1. There will be rotation, guys. Remember, club football is coming back this weekend. You don't want to exhaust all the players. And there will be a lot of rotation between these teams. Next up, we have Greece versus Sweden. Sweden has been playing well. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Sweden. And guys, I have something for you in terms of Greece, man. I have a really good stat here, man. Since the 2002 World Cup qualifiers started, the 2022, not 2002. Since the 2022 World Cup qualifiers started, Greece have registered less than 10 shots in 3 games. 9 shots. Only San Marino have done worse. This is bad. 3 games. Look. 3 games, 9 shots for Greece. Wow, they've been bad. Sweden to win the game 2-0 on the road. Sweden, they have been on fire, man. And I'm looking forward to talking about them tomorrow as well. Sweden, man, what a team. The Scandinavians are doing the damn thing, though. Let's just put it out there. So, look. And that's Norway, Sweden, Denmark, for your information. So, we're going to move on. And we're going to move right on to Group C. We won't spend too long on these groups, but we will talk about them more in depth tomorrow. Italy versus Lithuania. Remember, Italy has the record for the longest unbeaten streak now. 36 games unbeaten from 2018 to now. They have 11 points in a group. Switzerland are right behind, because if Switzerland win their next 2 games, Switzerland would actually be ahead of Italy, who Italy drew games against Bulgaria and Switzerland. So Italy could be facing somewhat of a situation that they faced back in 2018, right? Where they could get PTSD once again by going into the playoffs. This is a possibility. As much as they've been good, this is a possibility, man. You see what I mean? Let's just put it out there. Italy, you won the Euros and everything, but if the Swiss team continue to play like they've been playing on the new manager and everything, they could qualify directly for the World Cup. I have Switzerland making it to the World Cup. I also have Italy doing so. But remember these words, guys. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, could kick in. Okay, but I'm going for them to beat Lithuania, though. I don't think they're going to drop points against Lithuania. 3-0. They will rotate. That's a given. They will rotate. You may see guys like Mose Ken getting a little run out, and a few other French players getting a run out. But I'm going for them to beat Lithuania 3-0. Northern Ireland versus Switzerland. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Switzerland here. Wait. Did Switzerland and Northern Ireland play the playoffs back in 2018? I could swear that was the playoffs in 2018. I think I'm right. Switzerland to beat Northern Ireland, man. Northern Ireland here, as you guys could see, they beat Lithuania 4-1, and they drew to Bulgaria. So they've done well in this September window. They've done really, really well. I won't be surprised if they get a draw, but I think the Swiss are going to get the better of them, though. So we're going to keep it moving, and we're going to move down to Group E, where we have Belgium, the Czech Republic, Wales, Belarus, and Estonia. We have games coming up between Wales and Estonia, Belgium versus Belarus, or Belarus versus Belgium. So let's just take a look at these games right here. Belarus versus Belgium. What happened the first time these two teams met, you may ask. Belgium smashed Belarus 8-0. But the thing is, I don't know if Lukaku is going to be involved. I don't know if a lot of the bigger names are going to be involved. They may use this opportunity to rest those players. So I'm actually going to go for a 4-0 win this time around and not an 8-0 drubbing. I expect Belarus to put up a better fight and get a more respectable result. So, Wales versus Estonia. What happened the last time these two teams played, you may ask? Wales versus Estonia. Let me find that fixture here. Wales versus Estonia. Have they played each other yet? I don't think they have. I was actually looking there and I did get kind of mixed up. Yeah, they play again in November. So, actually they play again in... Yeah, that's November. That's October. They play in October. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win. A convincing 3-0 win for Gareth Bale and Wales. Remember, Gareth Bale scored a hat-trick in the last game there to come back against Belarus. They did make a meal of that game, but still, they came back in the end. So, big up to Robert Page and his boys. Wales are looking good. Wales are looking good to get one of these playoff spots via the Nations League or via the playoffs, because if they win their next 2 games, they will go up to freaking 12 points just behind Belgium. But you get the point. You get the point, and they'll have a game in hand, I think. But Wales to beat Estonia here. We got more groups to predict. A lot of work to do. A lot of work. I hate that I have so much work to do, guys, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. You don't even understand. It's like so much work. I'll be so looking forward to Friday, man, where we only have to talk about the CONMEBOL matches. So we go down to Group I. And not that I don't love doing this. It's just that doing it 7 days in a row, twice one day, which why we on episode 8. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. And we're now, what, 3 hours deep? Oh, my God. 3 hours deep, man. 3 hours deep. Albania versus San Marino. I'm going for a 5-0 win for Albania. What happened? Did these teams play already? You may ask. Albania beat San Marino 2-0 previously. I'm going for a 5-1 win. Going for San Marino to score another goal. Hungary versus Andorra. They beat Andorra 4-1 the last time around. I'm hoping Andorra gets a result here, but I'm going to say Hungary 3, Andorra 1. Poland versus England. England did beat Poland 2-1 previously, but I'm going to go for another 2-1 result for England. Another win here. Poland beat San Marino 7-1 recently, guys. Did we talk about this game? I think I did, though. Bushka with a hat-trick. Yeah, we did talk about that game. Lewandowski with a brace. I thought Lewandowski would have scored all the goals and scored 7. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen. I'm disappointed. Really, really disappointed, man. So that's how this group looks. England should top this group. Poland should come in second and go into the playoffs. But Albania may have something to say about that. Hungary could creep up as well. So this group... England, yeah, definitely, but the next 3 teams would fight for the other places. And last but not least, Group J, where Iceland will play Germany. I'm going for Germany to beat Iceland 3-0. I actually have a little bit more faith in Germany now, even though I did predict them to draw against Armenia. I just did that for fun. I backed Armenia. You see what I'm saying? I backed Armenia, but they let us down. We know this. We know they got smashed. What was that, 5-0? What was that, 5-0? They got destroyed. 6-0. Oh, God. Oh, man, I got it wrong. They got destroyed. So I expect Germany to go and do the business. 3-0 against Iceland. I know Iceland was gritty against North Macedonia, coming back after they were 2-0 down. But they're not the same Icelandic team that almost qualified for the 2014 World Cup, made it to the 2016 Euros, and made their debut at the 2018 World Cup, man. So this ain't the same Icelandic team as well. Plus they're without Gylfi Sigurdsson, and there's been a whole like sexual allegations and things going on there. So yeah, man. Yeah, all the best to Iceland though. So Macedonia versus Romania. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw here, guys. Yeah, I think Macedonia is gonna score first and allow Romania to get back in the game. And Armenia versus Liechtenstein. I think Armenia will pick up 3 points here and win the game 3-1. So, look, Armenia, with that win, if they do win and not play around, they'll go up to 13 points. It would be absolutely crazy, though, if Armenia goes into the playoffs, 180 minutes away from a World Cup place. Romania has been a letdown somewhat. North Macedonia has been trying, but Iceland is the big flop in this group. So that's it for my predictions. That's it for my coverage today. I actually wanted to go in and talk about Oceania again, but next time, I think tomorrow, tomorrow I'm going to talk about them first. I think I'm going to do that. What do you guys think? I'm going to give him some love. I'm going to give him some love and talk about them. Look, I'm going to sit back here for the rest of the stream. Right back here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give Oceania some love next time around. I'm going to just chill back here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just chill back here and talk to you guys. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? Everybody good? Everybody good? You guys enjoyed? You guys enjoyed the live stream? Did I do a great job? Or I didn't do a great job? You know what I mean? I had to go in my drawer and get out all the black shirts because, you know, just looks very nondescript. Been wearing the black with the hats. I took pictures already so I could just whip up new thumbnails and everything. You know, I got this thing planned out, man. You think I'm not planning out this thing? You feel me? I just pulled out a new book. A new book because this book is done. All the planning. I have like 4 books. I walk around with 4 books. Listen, don't trust the guy that walks around with 4 books, man. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. But look. Let me stop showing off my lovely mic here. Let me stop. It's been fun, guys. It's been really fun doing this. 3 hours. My wife is probably pissed off at me. It's 12 a.m. I have like an hour to go up and chill before I head on into the bed. I'll probably go to bed like after 2 though. Knowing me, I'll probably get like 2 hours of sleep. And I'm actually, I slept 2 hours already, so I'm good. Thriller saying, damn, looking like Virgil Abloh. I don't know who that is. Johnny Longs, New Zealand will make it to the playoffs. Yes, New Zealand, I think, will make it to the playoffs, but we don't know who they'll meet yet. And we don't have anything on Oceania in terms of the format yet. So, yeah. We don't have anything. We really don't. So, look, guys, it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been fun doing this with you. We're going to be doing this again tomorrow. And remember, guys, please stay away from this. Do not do this. Do not go into the art of overthinking, all right? Stay away from Pep Guardiola. Stay away. I was supposed to make a video with this thumbnail after we lost the Champions League final. But I was like, nah. And another thing, stay away from these girls as well. You see what I'm saying? Just keep away from them, man. Trouble. Pure trouble, man. Pure trouble. All right? And don't do these things to your hair. Don't. It's fake. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. And don't stress out too much. You're going to look like this when you get to that age. All right? Don't do that. Please. Please don't. But guys, man, also, another thing I haven't done in a while, you guys don't forget, you could check out cardsplug.com/DominicRichFC. You get yourself 15% off your orders. I wonder what my discount is looking like, though. It's been a while since I checked what my discount is looking like, but the last time I checked, it was like a 35%, though. So if you want, you could head over to cardsplug.com and find out if the 35% discount is still there. They probably forgot to take it off. But it's 15% though. But yeah, I haven't done a Cards Plug promo in a while. But yeah, if you want one of these lovely cards you see on the wall right there, head on over to Cards Plug. I think next month for the World Cup Qualifiers Daily, I'll be pushing my Cards Plug thing really hard though. I'll be doing that. You guys are probably wondering what's on the wall there, man. What's on the wall, Dom? Why you are rated 99.87, man? Why? Everything has a meaning. We're not gonna get into it. But look, it's been a good one. It's been a good one. Make sure you guys like the video if you haven't like it. We got 107 likes. I'm pretty sure it could get a little higher than that. You guys are playing around. Pretty sure there's about 3 people in here who have not liked the video. So like the video. It's been fun spending 3 hours of my goddamn life with y'all. I will be back tomorrow to do the same. Appreciate you guys. Lot more work to be done. So I'm gonna get to do it. I'm gonna go do that right now. I can't even talk anymore. I've used up all my words already tonight. Okay? So look, no more questions. No more questions. I'm about to leave you right now, and I'm gonna leave you with a bang as well. So from your boy Dominic Rich, until next time, I like to say thanks for watching. Peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.